There we go.
Awesome.
We're live.
That was cool.
We are
We
here.
be the infamous You Heard of Us official live stream murderers. Yeah, let's get it.
I love that little
Shook
guy.
ones out there.
I love
man.
that.
A lot of shook ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Good stuff.
Welcome
Good
all
stuff.
to the first live stream of 2024.
Let's go.
We be the
Let's
infamous
go.
You Heard of Us.
What's up, Sanj?
All right.
Sanj from Tell in the building. What up, though?
Eating
New
in and
Jersey
out.
Drive.
I had in and out last night, boys. Not gonna
Texas
Yeah,
lie.
I'm
already live in the
jealous.
place, man. That's what's up.
Hell yeah. What's going on, Mike Moreland? What's up,
Lots of people
Alex?
here.
Thanks for the bomb, man. Hooked me up yesterday. Yeah. What's going on the rocks?
What's going on, everybody?
Yeah,
Boys,
man.
we made it 2024.
2024. Matt survived. He's still here for now.
Yeah, just walking over the finish line, just stumbling over the finish line. Jesus.
All
I may
right,
have to
man.
move already, man.
You cooking over
Hey,
there?
man.
Uh-oh.
What's up, Peter?
Keelan, Melton, and me and John are gonna freeze. So it's what it is.
That's why I got that space heater, man. It's cooking. So,
Bro.
Which one'd you get? What kind did you get? Like a 1500 watt?
yeah, it's 1500 watt. So,
Yeah.
I might use this thing to just do reviews in the garage this winter, man, cuz like when I started my channel last winter, I was freezing my ass off. So, I'm not wanting to do that again. Yeah.
You weren't having fun. What's going on, Innocent? What's up, man? Yeah, dude. Like I think it was either the Y22 review you did of the Stillwell Star or was it the SoccerCon? It was some Dunbarton.
The SoccerCon was cold. The coldest one I think was the Kosaichi 146, dude. I was freezing my ass off for that one. So that was like my
Okay.
second or third review ever. And dude, it's colder out now than it was then. But I'm trying to do this outside right now. So
No,
I thought I was
it's
going
like
to. I was like, I'll be fine. I'll put on some layers, and I walked outside, and I was like, nope,
No, man.
nope.
Yeah, no.
I'd imagine that this is the kind of weather that you don't even think to do it. Like you're just like, no, I'm not going outside. I'm not doing that. And I have to, being a Californian, I have to imagine, since I have no idea what that's like.
It's miserable, dude, because you're sitting still too, and like your hands are
Yeah.
freezing. You wear gloves and stuff, but it's just miserable. So
No,
Yeah.
and if your space heater's like 1 foot too far away, it's just blowing. It's not even making it to you.
Yeah.
Like you're basically burning your leg hairs to feel something.
yeah,
Right now.
Dude, I was showing the guys before you hopped on, John, but this little thing on Amazon, like $25. It's 1500 watt. It's like
nice,
blowing super hard air.
Yeah,
I dig it, man.
yeah. Mine's everyone. DJ was saying this earlier in our chat, but dude, everyone down here in Texas is just panicking, and it's just like it's fine. I think people can't get a couple of years out of their minds, but I was lucky to get a space heater.
Yeah. As long as the pipes don't freeze, you're good.
Yeah, and as long as you drip, you're fine. But we got a lot of people from California, and this is their first freeze like ever. So people are panicking. Is what it is, and they're coming in at like one of the most mild freezes we've had. So
Yeah.
like this is nothing. They're gonna feel silly on Tuesday. So
Yeah.
it's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Tent life.
Tent life.
Tent
Yeah,
life.
And like
Yeah.
Oh,
that
I wish, man. That'd be
I wish.
nice.
yeah. At some point, someday for sure.
Are they raiding the Whataburger too, Texas?
yeah. They could just leave that alone.
Nah,
No, they
No,
are.
I saw that the Keelan lit up something. What are you guys smoking tonight?
Let's see.
I gotta go get something. What do you got? Oh, is that the Freud?
Nice.
The Freud.
The Sigmund.
Yeah. I'm gonna try it again, boys. I'm gonna try it again.
Nice. What you got, DJ? What is it?
T52.
T52.
Nice.
Nice.
Hold on, I'll.
Nice, dude.
Bam.
Oh, hold on.
Beautiful.
Production.
We can click buttons.
I'm trying to add like EKB back, and I'm trying to like. I need a board.
DJ, master your ass.
Still hear you.
What's up, Fred? What's up, man?
What are you smoking tonight?
What's going
EKB?
on, dude?
Hey, we got Fred in the house, huh?
What's going on, Fred?
We got lots of
And
folks in here right now.
Roger's here.
Keelan, can you hear us? You got us, dude? I think he's still working stuff out. Wolf, Brian. Wolf. Nice.
Do it, man. Do it.
I don't know what I want to smoke.
It'll be a long night.
You don't know what you want to smoke? Do you want the chat to decide?
Yeah, I'll go pick a few. I was trying to get everything set up in my garage since I was moving inside. So let me go pick a few. I'll be right back.
Cool, do it.
All right.
Yeah, you good, bro.
Dude. What I got?
Ooh, very, very nice. We like that. We like that.
The Maduro, which I've never had.
All right.
Well,
We'll
there
see.
was a time, like when the first one came out, that I smoked a ton of those.
It's gonna get clipped.
Yeah. It's his dog with his tongue out.
All right.
Ooh, a Spiritu, huh? Nice.
Very nice.
Okay. That's the new one, the number 3.
Whoops. Gang.
Yeah, the chat is popping off. Thanks everybody for hopping on with us.
Yeah, it's nice to be back.
So since like we're earlier in the chat and like probably we'll have more people now than later, should we go over the changes?
Yeah, I mean, we could do it a couple times. I mean, Michael can see the number. If it randomly
Yeah.
goes up higher, we can just talk about it again. But
Yeah.
essentially,
75 right now, boys.
well, shit, let's do it right now then.
Yep.
So essentially, we are and forever will be the new wave, but we have branded the name of the show. And the show moving forward is the infamous Smoke Show. This is the first year we're gonna like actually act like a show and not just a hangout. Nothing's gonna change as far as content goes, but y'all show up every time we do this, so we're gonna actually do it right. So we have created a second channel or a streaming channel for everyone to go and hang out and subscribe in. The next time we do a live stream, we'll be streaming there as well. That way we can have a centralized chat. I'll go ahead and post it on my end if you want to post it on y'all channels as well.
That'll
Not
get right
bad.
up
That's the back end of the stream. Don't want that link.
Yeah.
It's like trying to make my control panel that much harder, DJ.
My bad, man.
You good? So
And that's
that
really
will
the
be-
biggest thing.
That will be the link at Infamous Smoke Show. And then there will be one centralized chat when we do these on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody has to worry about Discord links, or if you don't want to go to the Rumble or the Twitch or the Twitter or the Facebook or whatever. It's all right there on YouTube where the core of the audience is.
Yeah.
And then we'll
Consolidation.
stream to all of our channels too, but that way, if y'all want to chat with each other, you can. And then we'll cast an even bigger net. So just making sure we all can interact as much as we want to.
The Tinder,
Yep.
exactly. Sorry.
That's a shit show then. Probably a real shit show. All right, so there's the channel. I posted it in my chat, and I'll pin it as a comment too.
You guys don't have
That'd
to
be
go
good.
there for the video right now. You can stay wherever you are. If you want to sub to it
Yeah.
for the next live stream, that's fine. We cannot live stream on that channel just yet.
Yep.
We'll need you to subscribe to that channel to get to 1,000 subs, so we can stream from there.
Okay, now Alchemist would like to know Instagram.
No, Bella Artes. That's my vote.
I'd be interested in your take on the Ox. I think Peter would be too. And I know you like. Is that the Platinum Bash, the one that you like, the EP? Yeah, I don't know. I'm going with the Ox because I want to see your take on it.
Okay, looks like we got Bella Artes, we got Ozgener, we've got the TVC, Texas, of course, with the placenta. Peter said that would be a great idea. What up, Pete? What's going on, man?
What's going on, Pete? Hashtag Tent Life. You're muted.
You're muted, John.
Yeah, you're muted, John.
There you go.
All right. I'll go for the Ox for now, and then I'll switch to something else later. I'm feeling the Ox.
Okay. Matt, you're getting called out on your Patreon editions. I don't even know how you managed to upload content, bro, for the last couple of weeks. Like, I wanted to say publicly, I am very impressed with your dedication, sir.
It's a combination of having a backlog of like videos that I recorded, before Christmas, and just and I think is that what you're talking about, like the video today, probably from the video today not having names at the end of it in the credits, just because the video is probably older, one that I had from before. So yeah, it's a combination of a backlog and also just like coming up with stupid ideas for me to be able to post content without smoking. So I've managed that as well. And I still, even to this day, I probably have like a week and like a half of content to still go throughout. So
good Lord.
We'll see what happens. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. It's really the hardest thing is just like to remember to do shorts, because it's like I do like one or two a day, and it's just it's a grind. Shorts are a freaking grind because it's a daily thing. Yeah, Michael, you know from talking about it yesterday, it's no easy feat to like continue to put out that content and like have it do well and continue to be interested to put out that content.
Yeah. I mean, like I basically bake it into every video that I shoot.
Yeah.
To where there's a potential for a short, but coming up with the original ones, I mean, and then going through like our 3-hour live streams and then ripping shorts off of that and stuff. Yeah. I mean, it's a process, man. It really is. But you have amazing dedication, man. Hats off to you for that.
Yeah, all day.
Roger.
It's shorts. It can be fun, but yeah, and they do come in handy because they put you out to people you wouldn't necessarily have been put out to. But yeah, when you're sick, especially when you're sick, it feels like a grind.
That is indeed what I said. Rip off your shorts. Indeed.
Yeah, and then you got to do like daily shorts for it to work. And then for it to work really well, I post twice a day, and that's when they really start taking off. And I'm like, it's too much. It's too much to do that and to work on content I actually enjoy. But it's you have to in this meta on YouTube.
It's the TikTok game rekindled on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, Keelan, can you hear us?
Yeah, man. I can hear you this time. I can hear you guys.
You sound like
Shut
RoboCop.
the fuck up, so to leave me alone.
You sound like RoboCop.
See, this is what I'm talking about. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up and listen.
Dude, once you move into your house, like you'll have a much steadier connection, I'm sure.
I remember logging into StreamYard today, and they were showcasing how like you can do it from your phone for Instagram and stuff, and it keeps the sizing. proper?
Yeah. Except you can't see the chat from here, so you have to watch your own stream on a second monitor or something.
I think that's the one that Peter sent me. Peter, if you're in the chat, is that the one you sent me? I still need to smoke it.
That's the
Is
red
it warm in Japan, Keelan?
It's the red one.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's the one that.
53.
Okay, manageable. It's in the sunlight, especially.
Decent.
Yeah. Right. So I got the perfect spot right here. So good.
What's the cigar? I don't know. We all have different cigars.
Everybody's got a little something different.
Yeah. How's that OXO? Oh, what do you? Oh, you have a black. You have me create a black. Dope.
Bam.
Dope.
Nice. That's the Sokka Con, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What's how's the OX so far?
It's not bad. It's not blowing my mind, but just that light up, you know. But it's got some cedar. It's got some like grass and hay for me. A little bit minerally for me.
Peter, probably. I've sent Matt so many cigars. I don't fucking know. Probably.
All of us so many cigars, man.
Yeah, but
dude,
it's
the Epernay, the Illusione Epernay. Yeah, it's red. It's red and gold. It's like a red backdrop and then like gold foil print. I think.
Yeah.
That's the one, Jack. That's the solid one. That shit is up. Really damn good.
Yeah. Sharon Lyon, so cute. They need Starlink out there.
I'm over here by all this like technology, and the building that's across from me is like the chief officer building. So like all the high tech shit is in there. So I think it's fucked. I don't got nowhere else to go right now. You see
like a Gundam like walking behind you, just like strolling along. And this
it can happen out here. Don't be surprised.
So tight. Peter, what's Peter smoking tonight? Cigar Collective. Roger, what's Roger smoking tonight too? Cigar Head Fred, he's doing an Epernay.
Nice. What are you guys smoking? I missed it.
Everybody's smoking good. That's what I like.
Oh, nice.
Master blend.
The Maduro though, which is different from the normal.
Oh, I saw you.
Yeah,
that's right. And then what do you got? What do you got, DJ?
But T52.
That's right.
Brother DJ.
Yeah,
People actually comment that now on videos, and it makes me so happy.
Yes.
Brother DJ.
You have
so
a
tight.
I'm mad it didn't come out the way I wanted it.
Oh, nice.
And it was acting like hard.
Peter has a noir.
Yeah.
That's dope.
La Vereda.
Lavretta, nice.
Cool. Perfect time.
And I think there's a chance. I think there's a chance that that DJ may do the review of the Mysterio sooner than myself, because you seemed really interested in that cigar, DJ.
Yeah, it was cool looking. I realized I clipped out like half of the name when I was editing the video, and I didn't explain the acronym at all. But I watched yours and I'm like, oh shit, I cut that out. But yeah, it was a cool little thing. The little ball on the top is interesting, just for shits and giggles.
It's legit. That's the only reason. It's artistic. There's no point to it other than just like to look at.
Yeah. I was like, I'll just snap that off right there and smoke on. But yeah, it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a Maduro Master Blends. It's only available at Atlantic. I'm not saying any sites or anything, just saying it's available at Atlantic.
In the
exclusively.
Atlantic.
The Atlantic coast.
Yeah, the Atlantic. You'll find it in the Gulf of Mexico.
There you go. How's it compared to the original so far?
You know what? I don't think I'm a big fan of a lot of Ecuadorian Maduro. Like, it's not bad. I like it, but compared to the original, it has that chocolate base, but that Ecuadorian Maduro just adds like too much earth to it, in my opinion. Like how the frickin' the Drac, that one had Ecuadorian Maduro as well. And it's just like kind of muddly dark earth, just whatever.
It like smushes everything else around.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Is it good budget Connecticut? Is that what they asked?
Yeah, I'll throw that back up here. I believe it was a subscription and then a good budget Connecticut.
I mean, I think the cheapest and best budget Connecticut is going to be the Buffalo 10. I mean, I don't know one better.
Go up $2 and get an RS-88 Connecticut. That's, I mean, Buffalo 10 Connecticut's great for $5, and you can easily get a 5-pack. Like they come in like little paper 5-packs. That's a great option. RS-88 Connecticut, amazing cigar for $2 more.
I'm a fan of the Charter Oak. I like Charter Oak too.
Charter Oak.
Yeah, Charter Oak,
Connecticut.
Yeah,
good call.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw Angel or Angel called me out. Dude, I was messing with my space heater and I wasn't paying attention. I almost puffed to this side of the cigar.
Is that what he meant? The wrong side of the cigar?
Yeah.
Wrong side of the cigar.
Like, what the hell am I doing? Yeah, I make for a pretty
Just
good.
trying to stay warm, man.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, speaking of Ecuador, man, all the crazy stuff going down there. That's nuts. I mean, obviously, it's more important than tobacco, but I wonder how that might affect the industry, if at all. But it's apparently pretty nuts down there.
It's news to me, John. What's happening?
I only saw the one video.
This like the main guy of the narco terrorist group broke out of a max security prison, and they're in an all-out, almost like civil war. Basically, like this narco terrorist group's fighting the military and the police right now, but it's like all throughout the country. Never go ass to mouth. Let's go. I know that.
Well
That's a
put.
good one.
I almost went ash to mouth right there. It was close.
Almost did.
Yeah, man, it's like chaos down there right now, apparently. So
That's rough.
yeah.
Oh yeah, that stinks about Keelan's connection, man. I think, and it's like it's been like this. It's been like this ever since he moved because he's on like a public Wi-Fi. You can't find anything that's reliable. It just blows.
It's tough.
But once he moves into his spot, on like he'll be good to go.
For sure.
Yeah.
Matt, how are your Chiefs doing?
I haven't checked the score in a minute. Michael, do you have easier access than me?
19-7, Chiefs.
I'll take it. We got another field goal post halftime, so I'll take it.
Yeah, going into the fourth. So looking good. Looking good.
Yeah, the cigar is good. There's aspects about it that I like. There's just like that really earthy aftertaste because of that Ecuadorian Maduro wrapper.
Sure.
I don't know. It's like why do a Maduro version of a Connecticut broadleaf cigar? Like I don't know. Or Connecticut Habano. It's like, it's the master blends, you get so much chocolate on that cigar, the original. It's like it doesn't need a Maduro counterpart.
Right. Just because people like the buzzword.
Yeah, it's the wording, Maduro. 100%.
Do Do they signify on the cigar that it's a Maduro at all? Like, is there a secondary band on it or anything?
There's nothing. Really, like, even the bundle that it came in didn't have any like label or anything. It's just like you just gotta take Atlantic's word for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I could tell by the flavor. It's different. It's just not as good. It's not bad, but it's not as good.
I got a bundle, and I feel like it's mixed between Maduro and not Maduro, but I don't know if they do that or not. But some of them look a lot darker than others. And one of them I gave my brother, who's new to smoking, and it made him sick as shit. So
of the MB3,
yeah, yep.
Oh shit!
Damn.
No.
Huh?
He's like brand new, so I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's all Lajero, yeah. That's
it
jump to.
I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, the filler is like, or the whole point, according to their website, is like to showcase Lajero specifically. From what I remember.
Okay.
That would do it.
All the filler, yeah. So like straight to here you go, buddy.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, that's funny as hell, dude. I'll have to tell him that. Yeah. I didn't realize that was all Lajero. Yeah, he was spinning, man. So I know why now.
Boys,
John,
do you want to discuss the top 25 from CA at all?
I want John to start.
Okay.
I want John to start.
John?
With the CA top 25?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I mean, what is there to say about it? It's bullshit. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Like, whatever. I'm not trying to hate on CA. Like, we got into this a couple times ago. I'm not.
We can.
We can. They did a lot for the industry, back in the day. They do a lot, whatever. But the list is bullshit, so I don't care. It doesn't speak anything to me, man. Like they throw in the same brands every single year. So for me, it's allegedly because they'll never admit it, but it's influenced heavily at the very least. So I don't know. I don't care.
Oh,
is there anything you think that was deserving on it? Yeah, there were a couple up there, but like, sure, every year there's a couple up there because I think they know if they don't put at least one or two in the top 15, it'll just be a complete sham. I forgot which ones it was because I honestly, I don't pay that
They're
much.
all the same. It's all the same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's going to be a Padron.
1926. Thing popping up.
I know. I noticed this because I checked in on, I think the Cigars Unbanded, the second stream that they did. And I remember Peter, he was sitting there in his tent like a badass, and he gestured something like this, and I saw the thumbs up thing happen. So I think there's some sort of like AI that recognizes it.
There is. I
can't do it, unfortunately.
No,
dude, I disabled it, but it came back. And dude, one time I was at work on a meeting, and I got like real demonstrative, and fireworks started going off behind me. I looked like an idiot, like in this work meeting. I was like, "I'm sorry, everyone. I don't know what's happening."
Oh,
so this is a StreamYard thing?
No, it's
whenever I do it.
It's on
whenever I host.
Roger just said you can make balloons pop up.
What? I can make balloons pop up.
Yeah, you can do
throwing up a peace sign for balloons. John, do it. Who has the power? Because it's not me and Michael or Matt. We all suck. Not
EKB's just like looking at us like, what are we doing?
What the fuck you guys doing? Rock on.
Our new mute guest doesn't approve.
Dude. I'm looking at the CA top 10, man, and like, no, I don't think in the top 10, honestly, in my opinion, in the top 10, there were any that were deserving. Maybe even the top 15 that were deserving. I thought the one I was glad to see in the top 25, I thought the Rocky Patel ALR second edition, I like that cigar. So I thought that being in the top 25 was cool, but it was at number 4. So no, like it didn't deserve number 4, but seeing like La Aroma de Cuba, that one pissed me off, dude. Like every year there's a La Aroma de Cuba. So
I smoked that Rocky this week. It should be nowhere near that list. I
The
do
ALR?
believe
Like
they're.
sitting here trying to
I
do
do
it
believe
like
they're
a
off.
mess. Like, what the
They're fucking with us at this point, boys. If you
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
caught
These
on.
guys are bullshitting balloons.
Wait,
Come
I think
on,
if I raise my
man.
hand, it'll do it.
This is
If I raise my
bullshit.
hand, this looks bad. I'll stop.
I saw a bunch of suggestions pop up, and I'm like, oh no, my hands in my. Now, yeah, Zeal did a good review or a good video on that list, and they made a good point about the blackened, and they were like, the McAuliffe was 10 times better than the blackened, and it should have been on there. If you were gonna
Preach.
put the blackened on.
Preach.
And I was like, you know what? Absolutely.
Props to them for that, because that is a damn good cigar. The
I mean,
McAuliffe
in all
Black.
fairness, there's about 25 cigars that are 10 times better than the blackened. So
This is
you know,
true.
we can-
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the Olmec was up there in the top 25. I saw the West Tampa Red in a lot of lists. That was interesting. So they got 25 in the CA.
Hey, dude, Cigar Show Tim, Cigar of the Year.
Hey,
I
there
think
you
it's
go.
660 as well.
Cigar of the
Shout
Year.
out,
Well,
shout out to Cigar Show Tim, man, on the men too.
it was in
Hope
some
you're
other
feeling
people,
better,
right?
dude. Hope you're getting better each day.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. That's one that's popped up in at least 3 that I've seen. So
Talking about dude's wife. It's funny. West Tampa Red is great. Yeah, well, I mean, it's definitely the better one out of the 3. I haven't tried the Attic yet.
I mean,
The Attic was good. I've heard somebody in the comments told me that, like, due to popular demand, the Attic returned as a regular release as the Red.
Oh,
Huh.
That's just, I don't know if there's any base to that. I have no idea.
way to make things not confusing, you know?
I have my red from PCA still sitting in a humidor. I don't know if I want to review that one because the PCA cigars have been so awful compared to the non-PCA versions of those same cigars.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not even close.
Yeah, man. You send stuff out to Vegas, bro, on a rush.
Dude.
And you never know what's gonna happen out here.
Like I smoked when we smoked the Crux, I smoked the Epicure on the live stream, and it was the one from Vegas, and I'm like, oh, this is fine. And then I smoked another one that they just sent me on my drive to work just this week, and I'm like, this is a great Connecticut. It's vastly different.
Yeah.
So it's I don't want to smoke the red on a review and be like, this is ass, but it's just because it was from PCA.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You were saying
there. So there's a little bit of echo right there, and when DJ said ass, it was like ass.
Mm-hmm. Got an Akon song in the making, bro.
It's tight. Shit.
So DJ, you didn't like the ALR second edition? Is that what you were saying?
It had moments where it was really, really good. The one I smoked had a lot of minerality to it. So like it was good and then mineral. And I'm like, I kept finding like a sweet spot, but then it'd go back to mineral. I'm like, you're fucking ruining this really nice moment I had.
Yeah.
It's a pretty cigar though.
It's a beautiful cigar. Yeah, I love the banding on it. I didn't think it deserved 4. You know, I wasn't mad that it was on the top 25. But
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin. That's what I hear.
Justin knows what's up.
He said it.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, great point, Bob. But I mean, like
They put the
Padron,
Melanio on there
Fuente.
again, didn't they?
I mean, like, here's the thing: the Melanio series has been awarded more than any other series. So,
And
get
it
what
doesn't
you pay
change,
for?
right?
you get what you pay for. Like, you might not be the top 10 every year, but you're going to be in the conversation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Isaiah Pacheco.
Dude,
Nice.
they put in the Le Bijou again. They put in the VSG again. Like, how many times have we seen the VSG?
It's all regurgitated. Like, and the thing is like CA's top 25 has been out since what, 2008, something like that, maybe a little bit before.
Here's the thing.
2004.
Even if they're doing blind reviews like they say they're doing the same cigars over. So you're smoking the same cigars over again blind. So what do you expect to happen? You're gonna get the same cigars in your top 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on, man. come on, let's stop it. Let's stop it.
Yeah. It's a marketing tool. That's all it is. It's a marketing tool for companies to get their names out there and get their names out there via advertisement. And
When did
I don't want to say too much.
when did they go up to $20?
Jeez.
Dude, no, he's probably what state are you in, Ike? Ike Mouser, that's a cool name.
That sounds like some Cali or some New York
or
shit.
Australian?
Oh, no, it would be way more than that in Australia.
Yeah, Australia, it would be like $60, $80.
Oh man,
Australia be straight raping people, boy. They woo. Australia just no Vaseline. They just don't care.
Oh man.
And Ike's in Kentucky.
Oh really?
I would have thought it would have been like more like $12 to $15 out there.
I've bought in Kentucky before when I was out there visiting bourbon distilleries. That's weird.
Dude, you could find Master Blends 3 so cheap. Like so cheap online. I can't.
It's a shame that you can't tell the people where to go. They should just, contact you on your Instagram at Cigar Hondo.
Yes, exactly. Anybody who wants advice in that sense, do not contact me on YouTube. I get so many comments say, "Where can I buy this cigar?" Like, I can't find it. It's like, dude, Google 1, 2. I can't tell you. Like, I know that we have so many videos where we say like, sorry, we can't talk about this, blah blah blah, and they just happen to not seen them yet. But it's like, I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, Ike. That's the for cost effectiveness. If you feel like you're being gouged where you're at, we always suggest to support your local B&Ms because that's very important to do.
True.
But if you feel like unless your B&Ms suck. But if you feel like you're getting gouged or feel like you're paying a little bit too much, there's other resources. That's it. What's up, Bo?
We got Bo in the house.
Dude, you know what I hate about the CA-25 the most is even us talking it every year of like, oh, it's bullshit and all that. It feeds it even more. Like even the people are still talking about it. It's just this never ending thing.
Mm-hmm. It's always cheaper in Jersey.
Jay Fabian must go to Sanja's.
Yeah.
Always at MSRP. Always.
You can, as long as there are no .coms attached.
Yeah.
You can say a name of a place, but you cannot say a .com. Those are the rules.
Yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Donkey Show. And I love your name. I always say that. Yes. I always appreciate your name.
We'll post that up
love
again.
It.
Don't go to the Donkey Show.
Always good advice.
Always good advice. Especially in Tijuana.
We got a tip top
Yeah,
in the
Justin.
chat.
Preach, Justin. Preach. Good man.
Yep.
Good
For
man.
the people. For the people.
Hell yeah, Innocent.
I believe the backstory to it is that they formerly worked for CI, right? Was that the story? And then they branched out and did their own shop?
That's
Cigar
what their
Page?
description says. Yeah.
I believe the former owner or one of the former partners of CI left and started Cigar Page. You can read it in their like about me section or whatever section.
On YouTube, it says the whole thing. Not all the details, but
yeah. So that's even better. It is it doesn't even need to be that we're mentioning a website. It's just we're mentioning a fellow YouTube page.
yeah,
Exactly.
YouTube, we're supporting you.
YouTube supporting YouTubers. When are we coming to New Jersey? When are we going to New Jersey, boys? Definitely not right now. It's cold.
Fuck, man. That'd be the. I mean, not talking shit on New Jersey, but the only reason I'd go to New Jersey is to see you guys.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I think that the wife might have a competition in Atlantic City in the middle of the year, so we might plan a pilgrimage to Sanj.
Dude.
And to see some relatives. I still have some relatives in like West Orange, New Jersey. So, and then just to eat, hang out.
Yeah. Yeah, I love it, DJ.
Are they trying to say that I have that look on my face all the time? Is that what they're referring to? Oh, he moved.
No. They were talking about this.
Yeah. Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Look at you
Dope.
go.
There we go.
Bam.
You're mastering it. How's the T52 so far?
It's no 10-year anniversary. I'll say that. But it's nice.
Yeah.
Like Michael gave me that as my first ever Liga. I can't. It's everywhere.
He ruined
down.
you.
Oh
Yeah.
He
I'm
ruined
like,
you. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like it's good. I like it, but I'm like it's no 10-year. But it is nice.
Yeah, I like the T52, dude. I smoked a number 9 Toro the other night, and I actually really enjoyed it. I mean, it's nothing crazy, like it's not what it used to be. Like, I love that cigar if I want like a really good cigar, but when I'm also like hanging out with friends with. But I'm like, damn, this is really good. When I'm not like looking for all the flavors, it's like, damn, this is good
For sure.
So, yeah,
That's funny because Sanj hopped on the live stream that I did with Innocent on his Big Guilty Cigar podcast. Follow that, anybody in the chat. Follow Big Guilty Cigar podcast. Shout out to you, Innocent.
Shout out to Innocent, man.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, dude's super chill. Sanj hopped on towards the end of that live stream and talked about how a lot of cigars that you get from certain places can be completely different, and
I believe that.
and that kind of quality control hurts companies like it did with Gurkha. And that's Sanj said that's one of the reasons why Gurkha's perception dropped so hard was because you'd get cigars from like this place, they'd taste a certain way. You'd get cigars from a store, they'd be way freaking better.
Interesting.
Like so just the quality of tobacco varying so much. Definitely it can change. There's no science to it. You can't really depend on a certain brand doing certain things, but it has happened in the past, and it will affect the public perception of a brand.
The Basin is a blind buy for me, 100%.
Yes.
Whatever year doesn't matter. The extra añejo last year was incredible. That was actually the first Amazon Basin I've ever had. And it was great.
I've spent $200 on worse in my life. Trust me. especially from New Jersey, living in Las Vegas. Trust me. Trust me.
The cigars at the CI store near here, I feel like downhill, man. I think I was telling y'all, but like they got them and Arturo Fuente are beefing, man, because of ST. I didn't realize STG owned CI. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
But they were they got some shelf space to fill. That's all I'll say. Yeah, it's interesting. But,
the one in Fort Worth?
Yeah, man. It's still like fine, but like I don't know. It feels not as not that I go to
not cool.
I told y'all that I went there. I went there a couple weeks ago just because my friend wanted to meet up there, and it didn't feel as nice as it used to, man. I gotta say, and they're lacking some shelf space being filled for sure.
That place has been a shit show since they opened.
Like one in Fort Worth.
Yes. Yeah, it's awful. It's been
Rock
awful.
Hard
That's
totally
where
dry.
McAuliffe. That's where McAuliffe got Lauren from. She worked at that CI.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
But it was terrible.
Yeah, go check out Sanj, yo.
Terrible.
Yeah. Well, dude, they turned into shit shows at night, man. I went to the one in the Colony, which is another one to meet my brother one time, halfway because he lives on the other side of town, and like we could barely move around. It was so packed. So
it's bad. I went there at 10 a.m. to smoke a cigar with my buddy, and the bartender hounded us the entire time to order drinks. I'm like, it's 10 a.m. I'm good. Thanks. I get you're trying to make your money, but I'm cool.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. They were cool with us. Like they were like, y'all don't have to order anything. So I don't know. Maybe they changed something since you went with that. At least
that motherfucker was just desperate that
crazy
day.
aggressive.
Interesting.
But yeah,
The best is
And Kirk.
every
Sorry,
box
I was saying-
blind has not worked out well for me. So
I can see that.
I'm not doing it. That's my thing. I can't even answer that. I'm not buying shit blind. Fuck that.
Yeah,
not a box.
I don't know if I bought one blind in a while.
Fuck that.
I bought the Wagashi because I was like, it'll be great.
Oh yeah, that one bit you in the ass.
That bit me in the eye. I got the coin though. I got the coin.
Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's nice.
I got
It
the
was
coin.
like
Do you want
$300
to
coin?
see it? Do you want to
It's
see
a nice
the
coin.
Just-
coin? Do you want to see
Cuddle
the
with
Who doesn't
that
want
at
a
night?
$300 coin?
Do you want to see the coin?
Yeah. Might as well
You
show it
should,
off,
yeah,
man.
Yeah.
You show and tell.
Yeah. I mean, shit, you paid $300 for it. Fuck it.
At this point, get your money's worth.
Smoke that
For some
bitch.
bland ass cigars and
Yeah,
a coin.
Yeah.
Smoke that coin, bro.
That's a short right there. You bought a
Yeah, I
$300
mean,
coin.
there you go. Yeah. There you go.
I'll get the coin in a bit. I'll get
Clip that.
It'll go well.
Underdog, put that on a t-shirt.
It'll go well with the
Check.
This
I
thing
would
got-
wear that around my neck like a medallion.
You know what I mean? That shit would be like some drip, yo.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll make that shit a spinner.
Dude,
In the
some
fucking-
guy, some guy came on the comment section of my Wagashi review, and he just, dude, I was laughing my ass off. He just like vomited on this thing, dude. It was just like, this is the worst fucking cigar. Like, he's like, I'll smoke this one when I'm sick because I won't be able to taste it. That's the only time I'm gonna smoke this shit.
Oh,
I was like, damn, dude.
I mean, I know Sokka probably felt some type of way, man, but I really wasn't trying to kill him. Like, I was highly disappointed in that cigar. Man.
Yeah.
Nobody was around, dude. And I'm sitting around like, the fuck is this?
Yeah. Well, he's been out in comment sections. I've been seeing him trying to explain that it was always intended to be a more mild expression, but I'm like, dude, that's not what y'all said. That's not what you said.
And don't call that bitch, Wagashi, yo. Give me some flavor if you're gonna call that bitch Wagashi, man. Come on, man. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's okay to be mild. I'm not mad at a mild Connecticut. Like that's all good. But come on, man. A mild Connecticut can taste good too. That shit was like, I'm thinking, man, maybe I'm sick. Maybe I got COVID. I can't taste shit. What the fuck?
No, I was like smoking a 2x4. It's not I say that it's not a terrible cigar. It's just so cedar.
It's not.
It's just,
No,
it's
that's
not
on
terrible.
record right there. That's on record.
I know.
No, but
Damn.
what you
Yeah,
think of
no.
it. I got the soccer con right here. This thing is, the whole time it's been enjoyable, B. It's been enjoyable.
Yeah. It's not terrible. It just fell so short of expectations. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's really what it was. I agree with you on that one, John.
Which
Fair
you
enough.
know it's kind of on
Fair
me, but it's all right. It's all right. Maybe it'll age.
What do you
really
guys?
well.
What do you guys think about the Atabey having Cuban in it?
Look, I chime in on this quite a bit, like when I did reviews on the Atabey and just each time that I've talked about it. I don't know what the fuck is in that cigar. I honestly don't. But it's a reason why that bitch is undisclosed. And I will say it is one of the more Cuban-esque cigars that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not just tobacco Cuban in there. If it does have Cuban, it's not just Cuban at all. That thing has way too many different flavor profiles in there. And it's not just like you're smoking a Partagas or something like that. You're not just getting Cuban twang in there. It's something, but I don't know what. I can't call it to say that
There are plenty of recent Cuban cigars that taste like they don't have 100% Cuban tobacco in them either. So just throwing that out there.
Right. I feel you.
Throwing that out there.
It is definitely a possibility, but we don't know.
Right.
We don't know. And it's the same thing with the Dubois, or the Dubois, whatever, the Castagli. That's made. I think it's intentionally. You know what I'm talking about? Made for like an Estonian, like a shop in Estonia or something like that. But you can get them over here too. Well, yeah, the blends, the binder and filler, I believe, are undisclosed on that cigar.
Dubois,
All I know is I love that fucking Atabey though. I love that shit, man.
Atabey's bomb. Atabey's bomb. The
Whatever they put it in, keep doing it.
Yeah. The box that I bought blind was the face. That was the last box I bought blind.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You roll the dice and got a good one.
The Redux 3.
You hit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's a great buy. Dude,
that shit was a good buy. I was shocked at how good that cigar was, man.
Yeah,
that shit was phenomenal.
Yeah. I was surprised how it ended up where it ended up on my list. Like I was like, I kept putting it higher and higher because I was like, it left a really good impression on me.
Oh snap! I forgot that Peter was in the chat, bro. What's up, man? Thanks for coming to town.
Hey, talk your shit.
How about them Bruins?
He was actually being nice too, giving a compliment. Yeah, it is a good cigar. And you just smack him in the face with that shit.
He texted me. He texted me that day. I was like, "Oh, are you in town?" I thought maybe he was going to the game. I was like, "Man, I got to pull up and see what I can do for a ticket right now."
Yeah.
Holla at the plug.
Right.
Have y'all ever had a New World cigar that ever actually replicated Cuban twang? Like I haven't. Like I've had Cuban-esque cigars, but when I have a Cuban that really hits, I've never had that replicated. And I'm not trying. You know how I feel about Cubans. I think they're overhyped. I still think they're great, but like they're overhyped. But anyways, I've never gotten like that twang out of a New World cigar, even if it's Cuban-esque.
Nothing but love, bro. No.
Nah.
I can't say that I have.
Nah. I mean, you like I did that whole list on like Cuban-esque cigars, and I've tried. Like I was hunting for it for a while. I mean, I tried all the Illusiones, Casdaglies, Atabay, the Bull. Like you can warp. Yeah, you can go down the line. Even John Huber tries it a lot. With Crown Heads, and it's just nobody has gotten that. And it's just one of those things. Like it's like trying to go to New York and get a bagel, and then you're gonna go elsewhere and try to get a bagel that tastes like New York. It's not gonna happen. It's just whatever's in that water, you're not gonna get it. Whatever's in that soil, you're not gonna get it unless you're getting it from that water or that soil. It is what it is.
Yeah. Gotcha. That's been my experience too. I was just curious if y'all had come across something
never happened
there, but
terroir is terroir, boys.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's like have you ever had a non-Davidoff cigar or a Nicaraguan cigar that had that Davidoff twang? That kind of like herbally, kind of musty, thing you get off of Davidoff. I've never had any other cigar from any other region that tastes like a Davidoff.
Not quite. I mean, I've gotten some of that muskiness, but not quite like a Davidoff. But at the same time, usually when I'm smoking a Davidoff, I tune the fuck out. Like so it's kind of hard.
No, that's a good point. A lot of them are underwhelming. Yeah, it's like you can't replicate certain, like what Michael said, terroir is terroir. You can't replicate certain aspects of like the earth and other places and the weather, the conditions, everything.
Amazon Basin, you're not gonna get anything that tastes like that fucking cigar just because of terroir.
No.
It's just it is what it is. Like it's nothing out there that tastes anything similar to that.
Absolutely.
For sure. That makes sense. Yeah. That Amazon Basin, man, like that vegetal kind of earthiness that thing is so interesting.
Nothing like it. Nothing like it. That's kind of badass when you think about it, to have that as a cigar. Like you don't have anything else that's on the market that tastes like this cigar. That's really cool to be able to put yourself into that rarefied air. It's not many cigars that have that. That's just like, without question, okay, that's the Amazon Basin. And there's nobody out there from Fuente to anything from Crown Heads, anybody. Nothing has anything that tastes like it. That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And Ike's comment, no cheap Davidoff alternatives. Damn, get SP working on that. In my opinion, the SP 1014 Black is a more nuanced and enjoyable late hour.
Yeah.
And it's made by Eladio Diaz.
I could see
so
that.
you get in my opinion, a better cigar for half the price.
Yeah. It's a better late hour for cheaper, for sure.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Some good content right there, fellas. That's dope. I like that.
Clip it.
Put it on a t-shirt, underdog.
Clip it.
The pork tenderloin, okay. The lomo de cerdo.
Yeah. It's a good
Yeah.
steak.
And it's not the original had Connecticut broadleaf, I think. The lomo de cerdo, the most recent one, had Santa de Res.
When that cigar was super hype, man, I never got a chance to get that cigar. That's one that I wish I could kind of like turn back the clock just to try to see what all the hype and attention was on that cigar. I never got.
I'm pretty sure I have one of the re-releases from last year. When I get something together for you, I'll make sure to put that in there.
I appreciate you, man. But
Congrats.
here's the thing. Do you have that kind of mental, what is it, like a photographic memory where you can go back and you can compare the OG to the newer? Does it taste the same to you? Is it a different cigar?
I've never had the original.
Okay. Gotcha.
You know, but like here's the thing though. It's like with smells and aromas. Like what's going on, Pan? But like smells and aromas, like there's nothing you can do to prepare yourself for it. There's nothing you can do to plan on it. But when it happens, it'll take you right back. If it's the same thing, you know, if it's reminiscent, like the sense of smell, the sense of taste is something that's like is so unexplained. Like you can't explain how like exacting it can take you back to a certain place and time in your life.
Facts, all facts.
Congratulations, Orange Space Tang.
Oh, nice! Congrats. That's awesome.
Yeah, man.
That's very cool.
Congrats, bro. Sweet name, by the way.
There's a
If
lot
you
of
know,
great-
you know.
What up, homie?
I'm gonna break out the rum here in a minute. Drinking some Santa Teresa tonight.
So, celebration cigar.
Yeah,
what would you guys
celebration.
recommend?
Good question. Andalusian Bowl.
Bull is a good one. E2 Brute.
If you don't, okay, here's the thing. If you don't smoke that often, I don't recommend a bowl.
Yeah.
You know,
True.
you know. I
Julius
just
Caesar
say,
for me.
yeah, you know, I was gonna say Julius Caesar, Don Carlos, like something like that. I mean, if you can find Eye of the Shark, which they're way hard to find, but that's like that. It's a great cigar and it's a manageable size.
I wasn't gonna say it because I think people are gonna start punching me in the face every time I mention that cigar. So I really just shut the fuck up on that.
You went
Eye of the
E2
Shark.
Brute. It's like almost.
Yeah, really though. So, I mean, it's still a short. Hey,
Yeah. If you don't smoke often, I'd say the Grand Cru.
That's good. That's good.
I
would say
I'm not even mad at that. Not even mad at that at all.
This is based on what y'all said. I haven't had the cigar yet, but I've heard nothing but great things. But the Padron 50th Hammer, you could go with.
Okay.
That's an expensive, nice cigar. But I would also say if you want to go more on the more reasonable end, like the Plasencia almost Fuerte Eduardo, I love that cigar. So
Yeah, that's a good one.
Definitely co-sign that.
Hound Dog is
Hey,
definitely
man.
a Swiftie.
No, this is from my Raiders buddy. It's from MC Raider, and yeah,
It didn't come with poop in it or nothing.
Yeah, that must have been hard. That must have been a hard buy for him.
hey man, he's a cool dude, and
That's dope.
it's like the thing about like the Chiefs, the colors are ugly, but I grew up with them, so like I love it. I love the McDonald's vibe. Like it's something that like if I weren't a fan of the Chiefs, I'd be like, God damn, that's ugly. But since I am, you know, it's something that, you know, it's just near and dear to my heart. Can't explain it.
There's
I
only
don't know,
one
man. It's kind
Stanley,
of
bro.
nostalgic for me, man. Because I
one
like
Stanley.
the '88. Yeah, fair enough, Mike.
Sorry. Continue. It resides in Vegas, boys.
Oh, I love it.
Happy Meals, Matt. Yeah, dude. Happy Meals are bomb.
Dude, you know what team I've actually kind of started to like their look is, I don't know why, because as a kid I always thought they were ugly as hell, but I actually kind of am starting to like the Browns look, man. Like they've got
man, I love that. No,
like
I
they
love
got
that shit.
matted orange now, and it's like
I love it.
it's clean, dude. It's clean. I'm actually like I'm a Cowboys fan, but I mean it's just as far as like another team where I'm like, man, that's actually kind of sick. Is the Browns?
You get a Jim Brown jersey with that brown and orange, man, and the white jersey. Oh, that shit is so sick to me. I'll walk around like on the street with that shit with some fresh ass sneakers, man. That shit is clean to me.
Yeah, man.
I'm with you on that.
Depending upon how your playoffs end up, I don't know. You might be setting yourself up for a lot of defeat there as a Cowboys fan liking the Browns. I don't know, bro.
Michael, I've already told you how I feel about how we're going to do in the playoffs, dude. We're going to lose. So
I mean, you guys look to be in better shape than the Eagles right now. So
yeah, we're better shape than the Eagles, but we're not beating the 49ers. So I don't know.
Hey, yo, Peter, what up?
Sorry, Pete.
I have no hope.
I'm shitting on Pete tonight. I feel bad now.
Now you know how I felt when I was ragging on you about the Giants, and then you just like accepted it and didn't talk smack back. And I was like, well, now we're having any fun.
It was rough. It was a rough period.
Yeah,
I hit Peter up out of the blue one day because I
fun.
saw that game where they were getting cooked when the Eagles was getting cooked, when they were down like it was they had a goose egg. I was like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Peter, are you okay?
All right, I'm done.
I'm gonna give him a break though, man.
We went from like 105 to 85 because I started talking sports. I apologize. I'll save it for the last 20 minutes.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah,
we were at 105 viewers.
Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Wow.
Thanks, everyone.
That's an all-time high, yeah?
Yeah.
Infamous, baby.
I think it's up there.
Infamous, baby.
There you go.
Hell yeah.
I believe so.
Victory laps. There's been a lot of victory laps this year.
Nah, just fairy tales.
He gave he's leaving.
I literally did a spit take, yo. Oh.
Clip it.
Oh man. Underdog.
That was not planned.
It was not planned.
That was genuine. That was genuine.
Oh damn, that was good. Good shit.
That was
Hey DJ, you my dude, man.
DJ is
DJ, you that dude, man.
I got the T52. I don't know why I'm showing the band. They all looked exactly the same. It's the T52.
Just wanted to be in focus.
Yeah.
MB3 Maduro. I'm probably gonna toss it soon because I'm over it.
Whoops.
Are there? Yeah, whatever.
Mi querida, placenta, and a little Freud.
Always bet
How
on black.
is the ox? I almost smoked that tonight.
How's
shout
that
out
ox
to the
treating you,
bushel.
John?
It's not bad. It's good. I'll tell you what, it hasn't blown up on me yet, so that's a start.
That's a plus.
Word. Yeah. Let's give a round of applause for the cigar like staying together. Man.
Good job, placenta.
Good job.
Yeah, placenta.
$40 and the cigar stays together. You've made it.
Hey,
Yeah, we're gonna go plant some trees with you, like they do with placentas, actual placentas.
Most random fucking fact.
You guys hear about that shit? You guys hear about that shit? That's so weird.
People also eat it, but I didn't go there. I mean,
They do.
I'm not gonna derail this podcast, but yeah, I got a story behind that one. But no, I'm not derailing this shit. It's the thing.
Dude,
I will say how was it?
No.
Is that where he gets his steroids?
I would imagine Joe Rogan did. Joe Rogan was like, "Yo, I'm gonna take these steroids and eat a placenta right now." I can see Joe Rogan doing that.
While he's in his cold plunge, he jumps in the cold.
David Goggins yelling in his left ear.
We just probably lost like 10 viewers. That's okay. That's okay.
It's okay. We start our own cooking channel.
The ox isn't bad. Like I've gotten some interesting flavor notes out of this thing, man. I actually got some like apple fruitiness out of this thing, dude. So that was interesting. But there's definitely some minerality in here that I'm not loving.
While eating elk.
But it's not bad. I'm enjoying it for the most part.
That's good.
You know, I think I recall my review getting some like green apple sweetness or some sort of green apple sweetness. I think.
Really?
Yeah. I could be wrong, but it overall it wasn't that great. For a $40 cigar, I was very unimpressed.
There's $8 cigars better than it. I'm gonna be honest.
There are 3 different time zones on the screen.
Yeah, man.
And that's beyond Sanj. I'm not just making that as a Sanj statement. Include him in that too. But there's other $8 cigars I would smoke over this. So, but it's fine. It's not bad. Not $40.
Infamous worldwide, baby.
Yep. Hell yeah.
It's a good question, Zach. It's a good question. That's a real good question.
Moving on.
It's a good question.
No, dry boxing helps for sure.
Especially
if you're in a very humid climate or cigars come from a very humid climate.
And you're good. Or get a cigar.
Be able to yerk your cigar.
Yeah, do the little whoop de doop de doo. And you're fine.
Little Humi Pro. Just
Yeah.
Wait, DJ, can you show us that motion again?
Yeah. One
Yes,
more time,
I
DJ.
absolutely can. I'll do this all night. I won't even get tired.
Waka.
Whoa. Sorry, I got to put up the black bars on Twitch real quick.
Hey, you know what I love, man? There's so many fucking inside jokes right here, man. That I don't know if anybody will get it, but that's funny. That's funny as fuck.
Between this and making fun of Peter's sports teams, this is the smoke show, boys.
And Peter, it's because we rock with you, man. Don't block us. Don't get mad or anything like that. We do it because we rock with you.
Yeah,
man.
please don't block us.
We rock with you, man.
Yeah, that'd be great.
What would this like honestly? What would this pod, the stream be if we weren't like cracking jokes all the fucking time, man?
Man.
Really.
Yeah. Hopefully, I know Peter knows how to take a joke.
Yes,
so
I was just about to say thank you for being able to take the joke.
Thank you for knowing
Peter can take a joke.
Yeah,
he's a bro. Love, he can take a joke.
It's really love.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Some people can.
Blessed Cigar has a good question.
Moving. Nope, that is not it.
Ooh la la.
There we go.
There you go.
I think so, as long as they're not cracked.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Dude, I know people who store their cigars long term at like 50 to 55%, so it's fine. So
yeah,
I would bring it up maybe a little bit before you smoke it, but it's fine.
But yeah, that's not bad at all.
Yeah.
No,
you can get that back up in a couple days, man, and you'll be good money. Yeah, so don't sweat that at all. You're good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and then did we go over what we like to store our cigars at in our humidor? I think that was a question just a few.
He was asking where do we keep them, so I'm assuming he was asking where do we keep them at temp or like I'm assuming that's
physically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So I didn't know for sure which way we're going. So for me, I got mostly tougher doors, because of, shouts out to the Hound Dog. I have like one actual humidor, and honestly, I don't even keep my favorite cigars in that thing because it was giving me such a hard time with temps. They were getting way too wet. They were going up to like 70, 72, and I was fighting with that shit. So my tougher doors, I keep a 69 Boveda pack in there, and they're usually good money. I can just take them out for a couple days. They get down to like 65, and they smoke beautifully.
Yeah, 65 Bovedas are where it's at.
Yeah.
I was at 69 for a while, but knowing that, the longer you smoke, the more you find out what works for you, and just having the availability of 65% Bovedas or whatever Integra, whatever you can get. That's where I find for even long-term storage, they smoke fine. I wonder at what percentage does a cigar start to lose its oils to where you can't bring it back? Or if you do, the ROI is just you're smoking paper at that point. I wonder is it like 45%? is it 40%? Is it 35? I wonder like what that percentage is. And it probably varies from cigar to cigar too.
I know just the person to ask. I'll get back to you though.
Word up. Let me know. Let me know what they say on that.
I'll let you know what they say.
Yeah, let me know.
That'd be great. Yeah, I do 65. Like that's just what works best for me. And I live in Texas, and so it's kind of hard to dry box sometimes. Like you can't dry box because the humidity
doesn't fucking exist.
Doesn't exist. Yeah, a lot of the time. So like I always keep mine 65, and it works great for me. But 69 is a little too high for me. But
yeah, it gets wet too fast out here.
Yep.
You're like, oh, that's 74. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's like certain cigars, like you can't, like once they get to that 69, 70, you forget about it, man. You know, some of them like the Supreme Leaf, if they ever get to the point where they're like moist, it's like forget that, man. You can't even taste that.
That thing, it performs like shit too. It burns like shit. It doesn't like it goes out on you. The tobacco that they use for that cigar just soaks up moisture so easily.
Yeah. I feel like with a lot of the sticks too, it's about how gradually the humidity shifts on them. Because if it's like a gradual thing that you're bringing it back to life, I feel like those oils can still come back almost no matter how bad, as long as they're not cracked, right? It's just about it being gradual and giving it enough time for them to release the oils back into the cigar from the humidity and stuff like that, because it's a dried fermented plant. Like at a certain point, you're going to be, it's like Japanese seaweed. You know, like you put that into your hot soup, eventually it's going to hydrate.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Michael, that dapper that I just sent you, that thing, man, when I sent it out to you was like soaking wet, man. So hopefully it kind of like came down and dried out a little bit by the time it got to you. It was sitting like right on the Boveda pack, and when I took it out in the bag, I was like, "Fuck, dude," you know. So I tried to send them so they would kind of dry out for you a little bit, man. Hopefully it's all right. That thing was like a sponge.
Yeah, it's all good, man. I actually RH checked everything 2 days ago because I was going to start to smoke and review some of the stuff that you sent me. You know, because like I've just been going through Roger's stash. So like the last 3 videos are like, oh, hey, this was sent into the channel by Roger. This was sent into the channel by Roger. And I'm like, all right, I got to mix in some other stuff. Like, all right,
cool.
It's about that time.
Beans,
but yeah, not to worry, man. Between work and school and everything else, I've been pretty busy. So had plenty of time.
Heard that.
Yeah. And Chiefs won.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
everybody knows.
Congrats.
There you go. COVID cured.
Right.
Yeah. If everybody doesn't know in the chat, I've been going through RSV for a while, and last couple of days I've been healed up, pretty much back to normal. Thanks for the full screen too.
Yes, no, I want you to address the chat and let them know about you overcoming it.
and then just last night, my wife, she started really like coming down with something. And she tested this morning for the vid, and she tested positive. So now there's a chance I just recovered from this RSV thing, and now I could be dealing with something else. Yeah. So we'll see how I handle making content now.
This is going to be the last cigar reviewed by Cigar Hound Dog for a couple of weeks live.
Fucking A.
You're gonna sound like Steve-O. You're gonna sound like Steve-O again, dude.
Dude, that was so spot on.
That was so spot on. Who has car horns going on?
Me.
Okay.
Seriously?
They get crazy up there in Laguna Hills, man.
We can always count on you for having some wild sound effects, though, dude.
Dude, it's so stupid. I thought Laguna Hills is supposed to be like chill and low key. We live on a main road on Lake Forest, and there's just a bunch of cars just zooming up and down. Idiots.
Later, Fabian.
Good night, Fabian.
Good night, man.
Thanks for chilling, man.
Enjoy checking out Sanjay's shop and the beautiful state of New Jersey. It's the Garden State.
Dirty Jersey.
Yes. In Rutherford, he's doing fine. He's been Nurse Rutherford today with my wife since she's down and out with
Emotional
102, 103 fever. Yeah, he's emotional support dog right now for sure. Just got to get a little nurse hat to wear.
Got more Dallas in the house?
Dallas, let's go.
So innate family life.
Yeah, the vid
Hope y'all get to feeling better, man.
Yeah.
Hope you're better, dude. You said had, so hopefully it's it's gone now.
That shit is no fucking joke, man.
Yeah, that shit's not fun.
Plug the channel again, DJ.
Yeah.
Brother DJ.
Yeah.
Brother DJ. Hold on.
Do I have my link right?
I can go and pick it up while you talk about it. It's all good.
There you go.
Oh,
So if you missed the beginning of the stream, we have officially branded the show, and we are the Infamous Smoke Show. We have a channel that is up that we will be live streaming to starting in the next stream. I was too late and I didn't get permission early on, but everybody go subscribe to that channel so we get to 1K. It's 1K. I don't know if it's still 1K or not, but get over there anyway because we should have 1K regardless.
Listen,
go subscribe.
Easy money.
If Twitch is just letting everybody hang out with black bars, I'm sure that YouTube will let us live stream it. It'll be all right.
For sure.
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
That way everyone can be in the same centralized chat if you want to.
Yeah.
If you wish.
For future New Wave Infamous Smoke Show episodes, subscribe there. Right there.
Right there.
Right there. Nice.
Zone 8, how's that Christoph Lajero, man? That one, I've got some history with that cigar. Ooh. Christoph's an interesting brand.
I like Christoph.
I like Christoph. I gotta say,
the two I've had, or three, but did you have like the pissed off Christoph?
I haven't had that one yet. I have that one on my radar, but I've had the Lajero Maduro. I've had, I don't know which other one. I'll go bring them out. I've got a couple because I'm gonna bring them back because those were cigars I smoked when I first started back in 08. Were Christophs.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But yeah, no, they make good stuff. I don't like their Connecticut, dude. Their Connecticut for me the last, and I might have just gotten a bad cigar, but it tasted like battery acid.
I haven't tried that one. I was surprised when we went to PCA how big their booth was because I hadn't really heard of them, but I got a couple sent in. I'm like, these are pretty good. And then they had one of the larger booths at the show.
Nice. Yeah, they're kind of one of those under the radar brands. I feel like.
Yeah. Zach,
they're at a lot of B&Ms though.
Mm-hmm.
They're at a lot of B&Ms.
Yeah.
How are we supposed to have a front runner for cigar of 2024? 13 days into.
I haven't even been able to smoke.
And because I would do like the breakout cigars around this time normally when I was doing like the top 10s and all that kind of stuff. Because you can kind of get a feel for like at the end of the year the cigars that are coming in, and you can kind of see like, okay, these might be some bangers once the year starts. And I was debating on whether I was going to do that, top 10, breakout cigars, but I'm not doing it anymore right now. But honestly, this year, like I haven't had anything that was really like, okay, I can see this one taking off. Like the Wagashi, I thought was going to be one of those. It was going to be like, oh, it's going to be a breakout cigar. And I can't say that this year for that cigar. So I honestly don't know. And I didn't make that list.
Yeah. Man, like it's one of those where like the standout that I've had so far to start the year has been the Rioja, man, by the Psalm, by Mr. Vlad,
Okay. Yeah. See, that's one to put out there. I didn't know about that one either. I would put the Night Commander in there, but like I just like I can't get behind the price of that cigar, man. I enjoyed it, but I don't want to put it out there like that. So
yeah,
how do you mute?
How do you mute who?
Mute who?
I thought it was spacebar. Yeah, I thought it was spacebar.
Should have the option down at the bottom.
It's I don't know. I guess you'd be Windows D.
D.
There you
Control
go.
D.
You had it for a second.
Yeah.
You had it for a second.
Because I heard a car like zooming up. I'm like, fuck, it's gonna be so loud, but it turned somewhere else, and it wasn't a big
You're
deal.
good, John.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, Peter, that Cinco de Cinco, man. You would think that would be one that was up there too. That shit was a dud.
They were holding
I-
that thing hostage at PCA, bro. They were holding
Good.
it hostage. They were.
Wasn't
they
ready.
would not let anybody have a sample of that whatsoever. And then I go
I
to
see
like
why.
I'd go to smoke with my
Foreshadowing.
buddy Sam, who from Crux, that was on the channel, and I'd see people break out 4 or 5 of them and just sit there and smoke them in front of me. And I'm just like, okay, well,
Yeah, they was keeping that shit under wraps for a reason. That shit was straight doo doo.
mhm.
And this is coming like
Yeah.
I fuck with Hoya de Nicaragua heavy. I like that brand. That
Yeah,
shit
it's a good
was
brand.
doo doo. Doo doo.
I need to try it.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten any.
That shit was
For Vlad's
ass.
latest cigar, did he stick with Honduran tobacco? I haven't seen your review yet.
No. There's actually
Is it undisclosed?
So it is Corojo as the
Okay.
wrapper from Eladio. It is Sumatran, but it's not Ecuadorian Sumatran. And Vlad told me that I can't disclose. So I'll tell you guys offline where the Sumatra is coming from
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I'm curious
Okay.
for that. Yeah.
in the binder. And then
You're such a
fillers
tease,
are Dominican.
Michael. Such
I
a
know.
tease.
I know. It's good
Can you?
stuff.
Does it have? Well, jerking the gherkin right there.
Well, basically, Dad told me, he was like, you know what, you can tell people, but if Eladio yells at me, he yells at me, kind of deal.
Is-
'Cause
I don't do that.
Does it have like a signature Eladio flavor?
I think so. I think that it's more signature Eladio than this, to be honest.
Okay. Are you still not impressed with the Sigmund, Michael?
It's good, but to be honest, I feel as though that it just doesn't have the expressiveness as the cigars that he made with Sanj or the ones that he made with Vlad or even the Agape, to be honest. And maybe it's because of the format. It's hard to fit a really expressive blend for that long of a smoke, right? You kind of get it in little ebbs and flows here and there, and that it does have that. It's just that at the price point and the extreme amount, like I would rather have half the size and something that like punches home, like the Somme or any of the stuff with Sanj or even the Agape for that matter. You know, like give me the $20 Agape.
Yeah, in a Robusto format.
Yeah. Give me a bigger ring gauge. Give me this size right here. Give me this amount of cigar for $20 that has like all these bold flavors going on instead of dragging me out for 3 hours.
Diesel Rage. Man, I haven't heard about that cigar in a long time.
The diesel they had at
another one of
PCA
those.
was
Like I don't.
okay. I don't know what the new one.
There's so many diesels though. There's so many freaking diesels.
The
I don't
Sunday
even bother
gravy.
with them, man.
The Sunday gravy.
When I was doing my
fucking-
humidor tour, I
no.
pulled up like 7 of them. So I finally just smoked one at the end because I'm like, why do I keep finding this fucking cigar in my humidor? It was all right. It wasn't much to write home about, but it was all right.
When's your humidor tour gonna come out?
I have part 1 almost done, and I'm gonna break it up into 2.
You said because it's a long one, right?
Dude, because it's like I started out and I'm like, oh, this is fine, and I'm holding it up and I'm like talking and making jokes, and then I got halfway through one humidor and I'm like, this has been an hour and a half of me sitting here holding cigars up to a camera. I don't want to watch that. So I started speeding it up the second time, but it was like, oh my gosh, it's just so long. And then I have to listen to me while I edit. Fuck that.
Brother DJ.
It's so much just listening to me talk. And I'm like, that's a cigar. Yep, I got that cigar. Yep, I got that. I know I have that cigar.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
It's a lot of nerds that love that shit though, man. So
I know.
nerds out there.
That's
Like
why
me.
I'm trudging through it.
Paid off.
Second cigar of the
Paid
night.
off. Paid off.
Back at
Paid
it.
off, dude.
Paid off.
Love this cigar.
Cigar aficionado right there.
I can't believe how mad people got that we talked about
Mad.
their cigars so
I
much.
thought that
Like,
they were going
so
to be more pissed. I thought they were going to be more pissed, to be honest.
so
man,
mad.
dude.
To be honest, I thought there was somebody today that commented on one of my videos saying that I said anejo wrong. It's supposed to be añejo, añejo, and I was like, "Thank you so
Appreciate
much. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Webster.
They-
Appreciate it.
Like, all right, great.
Añejo.
I'm great.
As a non-native Spanish speaker or Latin
Yeah,
speaker,
and I'll roll my R's even if it doesn't have an R in it too. So
Yeah, for sure.
thank you so much. No, honestly, though, when it comes to the Sanj stuff, I thought that we were going to get a lot more backlash for that.
Yeah, just that one crazy person for me.
it's been a few, but yo, she went off though. She
She
went
was so
off.
mad.
It's pronounced anus.
It's pronounced anus.
Yes.
Love it, Bob. Love it, Bob. Anus.
It's,
Oh man. Oh man, that's good. That was good, Bob. I needed that one.
Oh,
Yeah, but
this is so
it's been a
fucking
lot of
good.
that, man. But like, come on, man. We've been around for how long now? Like everybody, has had years doing this at this point. Now, like, really, do you really think like by now we would be paid off? It would be a lot more people trying to pay us off if that was the case.
Right.
But
Yeah, I mean,
if anybody does want to pay us off, the infamous Smoke Show.
Yeah.
we be the
official
infamous. You heard of us.
podcast.
Yeah.
Super
Word up.
chats.
Like
Super
if
chats,
you're gonna
baby.
do it, if you're gonna do it, do it.
Yeah.
If you really want us to be paid off, pay us off, yo.
If
Like,
anybody
do it.
wants to
'Cause
sponsor the show, feel free. The infamous Smoke Show. We'll put a
put
banner.
that on a
You
t-shirt too.
DJ will add a neon light back there of your
Oh, yeah.
brand.
We could have all the toys.
Word, I'll put some
Fuck,
cute,
man.
cool music behind it, everything. Come on, man. Like, if you're gonna do it, do it. But Sanj, the one thing about Sanj, man, Sanj, and shout out to Sanj for just showing like genuine appreciation, because he doesn't have to do that. He doesn't have to pop up in our lives. He doesn't have to talk to us behind the scenes. He doesn't have to invite us to the shop. He's doing it just strictly out of love, man. And if more
He's just-
of the
yeah.
the brand owners would just show love, the people just showing love to their cigars the same way, it would be a better community, man. And he's just been a good dude.
My
can't
experience
really-
meeting him in person at Big Smoke. Let me just tell this story for everybody.
Yes, yes.
I-
But big screen, Michael. Big
Oh,
screen.
God.
Yeah.
Another freaking button. All right, so Big Smoke, right? The very, very first night of Big Smoke, I am walking to help out Sereno Cigars, right? It was set up through Vlad because he previously helped distribute Sereno Cigars in the Vegas market. So they needed some extra people to help hand out QR codes, sign up for emails, so on and so forth. The first person that I see as I'm walking to the Sereno Cigars booth is Sanj Patel. He's sitting there like, brother. I walk over to Sanj's booth. I haven't even checked in with Sereno Cigars, the person who I am working for that night, essentially, right? Helping out after I got done working my day job. I sit there and I talk with Sanj for maybe 5-10 minutes, and he's like, here you go. Here's some SP1014 Reds. Do you want anything else? No, I'm good. I have plenty of sticks. It's all good. We just talked about New Jersey, the shop, Vegas, his travel, this, that, or the other thing. Nothing big. The second day, same story. I go over. First person I see is Sanj. He's like, hey, listen, give me your backpack. I'm like, what are you going to do with my backpack? He's like, I'm going to fill it with cigars. And I'm like, but I just gave me cigars yesterday, bro, like 50 of them. I don't need any more. And he's like, no, we have cigars for us and cigars for everybody else. This is Cigar Aficionados, Big Smoke. And he's just like, no, you can just have as many as you want. And I'm like, Sanj, I don't need any more, man. Like, I'm good. I'm good.
How do you not love a dude like that, man? Like, you can't be mad at that at all, man. And on the top of that, the cigars taste good. So to show that kind of love for just a reviewer and just somebody that you're making a connection with, that's dope, and your cigars taste good, that's not us being bought and sold. That's somebody actually having good customer service and being a good person. Period.
And you go to these shows, Big Smoke, PCA, TP, right? And there are a lot of people that you develop friendships and relationships with where they're like, hey, I have this new stick coming out. Here you go. or they contact you via email because you're on the media contact list, and they're like, hey, you know, if you want to do an interview, we can go over this, that, or the other thing. Totally cool. You guys know I love doing the interviews with the people, getting the stuff out there in front of people, like when Sacrificio was getting ready to launch with Julio Cabrera. Those are bar friends of mine. You know, of course I'm going to promote their stuff. And with it being in partnership with Oliva, I expect it to be good. I do. It was really good, you know? And to do a small interview with Julio and be the first one to like promote that stuff. But Julio didn't hand me 50 cigars. Julio doesn't send Matt a box of cigars. If I ask, yeah, sure, he'll send out sticks, but I'm also not the type of person that's like, hey, man, you know, I need this in order to promote it on my channel. I'll go out and buy it, you know, if I want to promote it. Like, that's the thing. And I would, had I not have been given as many Sanj sticks as I have, I probably would have bought boxes and boxes and boxes of them anyway. So it's just...
While we at it, what's my man name from Crux?
Sam.
Sam. Super cool cat. Just showing love to everybody here. We didn't force his hand. He came on the show. Was super cool. Jamon with Definition Cigars. Just showing love to everybody here. Super cool. Not doing anything extra. Guys, if you own cigars, that's how you treat the people who are reviewing your cigars or just like in the cigars in general. That's just good customer service. That's how you build relationships. And they just being good people doing good stuff for us. And we're not like asking for it. We're not clowning them. We're not, you know, sending them emails like being assholes to them or anything like that. We're just talking about the cigars that we enjoy and the people that we like talking to. That's all you got to do. It's not fucking hard.
Yeah. And I mean, like, Sam's a great example. Sam and I work together. We opened up Gillies on the Strip together. He's
right.
I probably have more Crux cigars in my humidor right now than any other brand.
Right? See Peter's comment.
No, I didn't.
Facts. Yeah, man, listen. Word up on that, Peter. Oh, I'm gonna sue you for because you didn't like you reviewed my cigar and you didn't like it. I'm gonna sue you. Fuck out of here, man.
I wish the principal would hook it up.
Dude,
guys, cool.
Guys comments like he's right. Like I bought from Principal before, not just sent in, not for free, but I bought a box from them before along with some other stuff, and he just throws in some stuff because he's like, hey, you support me, I support you. Here's an extra couple cigars. There you go.
Jamon did
Nothing
that
hard
when I
about
ordered
that.
from Definition.
Yeah, that's what to say. Yeah.
He sent me a sorted sampler. I had bought like 10 sticks. He sent me 15. You know, just
big
like,
love
hey, man,
to all of
what
them.
you do.
Big love to all of them.
Sick.
It's pretty awesome.
Even with Saka coming in, like, you know, I didn't speak highly of the Wagashi. But, you know, for him to, you know, to comment and, you know, he wasn't being, you know, negative, he wasn't being disparaging, he didn't send me a lawsuit or anything like that. That's love, man. That's how you treat people who are like, dude, you're not getting paid for this, man.
Yeah, dude, I hated the Golden Child. Like, Peter sent that in. He knows I hated that cigar. And Saka commented, like, it's not for everybody. I appreciate you trying it. You know, like, it's not supposed to be like the original, but is what it is. He's just enough. Like, yeah, you know, he's not going to talk shit. He's not going to throw a fucking lawsuit at me. You know, it's just insane. It's just insane. That's what Eric Tran went through.
It's because he's confident in what he's doing.
No, and he doesn't.
He also doesn't give a fuck.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean.
When you got a portfolio like that, why would you care? Why are you gonna be mad at it? When you got a portfolio like that, why are you gonna be that mad? But
that's what I mean.
When people start commenting,
and he's successfly as a business. He's successful as a business. He's on the up and up. He's growing exponentially. He doesn't give a shit. He's making money. He's putting out good cigars overall that people love on a broad basis.
Yep.
You know? Yep. Yeah, right there. That's a big ass cigar and you're still smoking it. That's a 7 1/4 cigar. Yeah, hell yeah. I love the Saka comment.
So when people start talking shit in the comments, I'm just gonna threaten everybody with a lawsuit. Every time somebody says something crazy to me, I'm gonna start threatening them. I'm gonna sue you for.
Yeah, even John Huber recently, when I reviewed the Lava Raid, he sent me some stuff, and one of them was the, and he asked me how I liked it, and I put a review out, and I said, man, it was solid. I said it wasn't as much for my palate, though, and he's like, yeah, man, smoke what you like, dude. Thanks for giving it a shot. Like that's
which cigar was that? Which cigar was that, John?
The TAA, the Los Angeles 2023.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was like, it was solid, man. It was good. Like I could see why people like it. I said it just wasn't as much for my palate. And he was like, yeah, man, smoke what you like. Like, appreciate you trying it.
Yeah.
Word up, Peter.
Where'd Michael go? He's still controlling the comments. He may be mastering his toilet. Oh no, there he is.
No.
Mastering his toilet.
Wife made some bread, so I was just popping in a piece. But I've been here the whole time.
Oh
Not to
man.
worry, boys.
Yeah.
Although I do think I might have to tinkle in a minute, so we'll see. See how long it'll out. Yeah, you know what's cool, Pete, is that JR actually reached out to me. So their cigar influencer show or something like that, I have a meeting with them on Friday to talk about being a guest on their show. So
that's dope.
Nice, man.
Hopefully more good things to come with JR.
What's their show called again?
Let me pull it up right now, and
just so people know to look for that later on.
Yeah, it'll probably be a couple of weeks from now, and you guys will see me post about it. I'm sure by then.
So I'm not showing up like I'm being bought or sold here. So what should I go with next, yo? Should I do this Sumatra, Latino, or should I do the Cameroon?
Cameroon.
The Cameroon.
I guess maybe the Sumatra, just because I haven't seen you smoke that yet. I don't know your take on that yet. But okay. You can't go wrong with the Cameroon. You know that.
So, it is called The Blending Room. Is the name of their channel.
Nice.
Go with the Cameroon.
Right there.
Go with the Cameroon.
Cool.
They just had Kyle on there. Cigars with dads. Dad's smoking cigars.
He is Cigars and Revelry now.
Oh God.
He rebranded.
All right, I'm gonna go away now.
I think it's a pretty good name, Keelan. I think it's a pretty good name. What's the deal, dude?
The old guy got me. The old guy got me. It wasn't the name. I swear it wasn't the name. It was the time. My bad for doing that.
Oh yeah, God. That's tight.
Bro.
Shit.
Bro. What is it called? Cigars Revelry?
Cigars or Smoke and Revelry, something like that. I watched his latest video. Well, you have Revelry and you smoke a cigar, I think. I don't know. His latest video was okay. It was a little long, but
Oh shit.
Shout out to my man Kyle. Where's he at? Hold on, I'm gonna tag Shannon right now. Go show him some love.
No doubt.
Because you met him in person, right, Mike?
I sure. You're damn right. Damn right, I did.
Oh man, different old guy.
Revelry.
Isn't that a Kings of Leon song?
Yeah, it is.
Smoke and Revelry. Yeah, Smoke and Revelry.
Smoke and Revelry. Okay. Where the hell can I find the AJ Nicaragua series that you guys talk about all the time? Oh shit. Okay. If we're not gonna say .com, which I won't say .com, I'll just say Cigar Place. And they're not expensive.
You have Rivalry, you have Revelry.
Unless you buy them in New York.
Cigar Revelry. Go show Kyle some love too, boys.
Yeah. Big shout out, man. Don't get mad at me for laughing. That shit was just funny, man. I'm sorry.
He's like 63 away from 1,000.
Y'all should get him to 1,000 easy, man.
Get him to 1,000.
Yeah.
Make sure that he sees this episode.
And while we at it, man, big shout out to the homie right here, Cigar Alchemist, man. Thank y'all for getting that, man. 2,000 and above, man. Big shout out to the homie right here. Yeah, man. Thank y'all for showing out, man, for that, man.
Love you,
that's
John.
love, yo.
You're dope, dude.
Yeah, man.
I
And the show has
appreciate
been
I
on
appreciate
time,
you,
man.
man.
Different
I'm excited. I was excited, man. It was cool to hit over 1,000. So just
man,
getting
well
started.
deserved.
What's
brother.
what's the old guy talk about? Like what?
Yeah, I'm
I
lost.
think I missed it. Yeah.
I'm lost on that too.
Sorry,
Which
we'll
old
put you
guy?
offline?
Okay. Okay.
Heard.
We'll leave it there.
Okay.
We'll leave it there.
Silence is golden.
Oh,
Man, this
Indeed.
Cameroon is so
Yes.
different from the Habano, yo. This Cameroon, like, when you light up a cigar, it's like, oh, okay, I can taste that the fucking sugar cane that he was talking about from the first light. You know this shit can make money, man. That's shouts
yeah.
out to Sanj, yo.
Yeah. Authentic Cameroon too. $7 authentic Cameroon cigar.
I can
Unheard
hear
of.
I can hear my bank account going off right now, cha-ching like a motherfucker.
Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Cha-ching.
Like, oh, it's a
Drippy.
notification from PayPal again.
Man, it's dripping.
That's a damn good Cameroon too, man. Like,
Ballin'.
so good.
The
Yeah,
thought
and that's the thing.
They're good.
You go, DJ. You go.
Well, just the thought that people think Sanj needs us to sell his cigars is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a funny thought.
Yeah, I don't think that
And
a shop that's existed in New Jersey, of all places, for 25 years has to.
Yeah,
show
right.
much.
Then the cigar been around for 3 and it's over. Like, come on, man.
Shit.
And he needs me. He needs me, yeah, for sure.
Oh man, he's a nerd. Sanj is a nerd. Like like the name of this cigar, Love and Passion. Like he is a cigar nerd to the largest degree, and it's a beautiful thing that like he has that much love for the hobby.
The funniest story that I have from this too is, you guys remember when I had my little trash can incident with a brand that will not be named, but essentially,
Oh yeah,
for TPE last year, right? I was walking into Resorts World, getting ready to head into 8 Lounge to go to one of the after parties, and I threw a stick on camera into a trash can that I was not planning on smoking. And I sent that video in our group chat for everybody.
He's such a good short.
It would have been a really good show. Maybe one day. But anyway, I sent that video to the group. I proceeded to go into Resort World, over to 8 Lounge, and a couple of the guys that had seen the show from New Jersey, they owned a smoke shop, or actually from New York, owned a smoke shop in New York. They were talking to me about Sanj. They had his sticks with them. They were the first shop that sold hookahs, along with having a full cigar selection, that Sanj would even allow to carry his sticks. They're on my Instagram. They're called Cigars at Sunrise. Okay.
oh yeah, yeah.
And yeah, they popped up
We met
last
them.
year. Yeah, we met them.
That's our
We met
photo.
them at PCA.
Yeah.
So they were the first people to hand me a Sanj stick. And it was the last one the guy had. He's like, man, I really like your channel. You need to try this. The dude's from New Jersey. It's fantastic smoke, this, that, the other thing. I smoked it that night after having probably 6 cigars at TPE. And it was amazing then. Before we had ever reviewed it, smoked it on the channel. So for me, I don't know. Like,
yeah, man. And that's the thing
That's the
too.
first
It's like
time you
people.
that's the first time you got paid, Michael.
yeah.
Oh man, and that's like anybody giving a shit for promoting Sanj. There are probably people who haven't tried Sanj's cigars yet. Like, and I know there's 1 or 2 people that said like, I tried them, they're all mid, like whatever. It's like they're just not for you. But for most people, they're going to be able to find something within his portfolio that they're going to be wowed at, especially for the price.
This is a good one for EKB right here. This is a good one right here.
Old box as a
Ziploc
travel
bag,
case.
Bro, Ziploc bag.
Nah, I didn't want to do that shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I didn't want to do that shit, and I just thought it was so fucking funny that like I was traveling all over the place, and then when Matt did that review, I was like, damn, he got the cedar box. That shit is so fucking lovely. But I was like, this is all I got right now. But I'm taking these cigars with me, man. I got to do it. There's no way I'm gonna get my top 10 out unless I do this shit. And they survive. All those things survive, man. So it's like if you take care of your cigars, they'll be good. But if you have a good travel case, utilize it. Or if you need one, go get it. There's nothing wrong with doing that. I was just being tongue in cheek when I made that. Because how else you gonna get a good short? You got to be creative to make shorts. And
you got to.
Hey, popcorn bucket from Disneyland. That's what I used.
I mean, I have definitely taken the Ziploc bag, rolled it around in some T-shirts, and thrown it in a check-in bag before. Don't get me wrong, one bit.
A shoebox.
So
that's a big ass bag.
That's a big box.
Bro,
yeah.
Those little shell toe inserts.
Hey, when you got stars giving you 50 cigars, you need that shit, man.
You can use that.
Man.
Pelicans.
Look at that.
Quick sidebar though. So when I was in Disneyland in Tokyo, we went to Disney World, Disneyland. Sorry, I'm from the East Coast. We went to Disneyland and we went to Disney Sea, and they like on every corner they had like so many different types of popcorn. They had like the regular caramel corn. They had like curry popcorn. So like I'm literally going to like all these spots just buying popcorn.
Yeah.
And it was like 400 yen to get shit done. That's what. What was that?
Damn it. Damn.
Do
it. Oh, there.
I was a little late there on the mute button. Sorry.
And they passed by so fast.
Anyway,
sorry,
close to Irvine, man.
Anyway, it's all good. They got all these crazy ass like those popcorn boxes. So like if you pay like $23 or whatever the case may be, like you might have like a Buzz Lightyear one. You might get one that's like Mickey Mouse's head or some shit like that. And I was so close to buying one of those shits to put my cigars in, man. I was like, I don't want to spend $23 walking around with a fucking Disney popcorn box all the time with a bunch of cigars in it. But it did cross my fucking mind. Yo.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah, that was the Lambo ramming up.
Yeah, it's clear. I mean, more chances it's my dog's ass than my Lambo.
I'm trying to drop off the weekend whip for Matt.
That's that Laguna Hills ride right there, baby.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. SpaceX launch. Those do happen fairly close to here sometimes.
They have a SpaceX launch out there? That's where they launch from?
They have multiple locations. The last time they did it out here that I know of, look at that construction too. What'd you light up, Keelan? Oh, you lit up the Cameroon.
Yeah.
The last time that I was gonna too. Shit.
Hey,
is that the B50?
That's the burn line right there, baby.
I think it's the B54.
That's a Cigar Aficionado's number 22 of the year right there.
Oh, John. Look at you supporting CA.
You know me, man. I'm a huge supporter of
get money. Get money, man.
What the fuck? What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, SpaceX. The last time they did a launch out here that I remember seeing was like 2018, I think, and that was like I just knew it because I saw like the chemtrails in the sky at nighttime. It was cool because it was a little bit after sunset, but they launched it so high that it was still like in the sun up there, so you could see like the reflection of all like the smoke that was like in the night sky. It was really cool, kind of alien.
Matt is Fast and Furious.
Dude, you know what? I've never seen a Fast and Furious. Never seen one.
Really?
Not one?
Never seen one. No.
Not a single one.
No,
you look like
my
Tokyo
balls
Drift
descended.
Right now,
he does.
My balls descended.
Nah, bro. Come on, Jordana Brewster? Nah.
I'm not 12.
Nah.
Wow, man.
Come on now, we're the same age. There ain't no way, bro. There ain't no way.
I love the awkward silence.
You saw Paul Walker getting busy.
Dude, I didn't know who Paul Walker was until he died. And I was like, oh, he was in those movies that I've never seen. Okay.
Gross.
Okay, that sucks.
I can't wait for movie talk for another 40 minutes.
First Matthew Perry, now Paul Walker. We're just
shitting on the
Sorry, PW. Sorry, PW.
How do you feel about Norm Macdonald?
Yeah.
I love Norm.
Right.
He's my favorite.
Well, you loved Norm. You can't love him anymore.
Yeah. I love Norm.
Nice.
The 2012, that's one that they did the 3 different blends of. They did the Sumatra, Habano, and Maduro. All of them very good.
Freaking love that cigar.
Man, I've had a couple of them. They were great, man.
Family.
It's on par with Dune Facts.
Bro, Dune wishes that it was Fast and Furious. Trust me, they would love to make 10 Dunes.
Dude. Just print
They're
money
trying.
at that point.
They're trying.
Yeah, man. Matt, what are you smoking?
Love and Passion.
Okay.
Yeah. Nothing new. Love this cigar.
Could have guessed.
Yes, you could have. I mean, you probably would have had like a 30% chance, just whatever you throw up there, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby. Love. Oh, it froze on the money for a second there.
Baby.
Yeah,
Tight.
yeah.
Get that money, baby. We out here balling. That's how we getting our Lambos.
That is a much better movie in Talladega Nights, by the way.
I gotta move this
There we
shit
go.
in, man. Like,
Dude, I love the scene
You
in
know-
Talladega Nights where he's like, the dad is like sober. He's like, what? That's the dumbest thing. Like they're second, third, fourth, fifth.
There were so
He's
many
like, what?
quotable
He's like,
lines
I
in
based
that
my whole
movie.
life off of that.
Ricky Bobby.
hey, man, I would love to have like a room like Jeremy Sears, man. I would love to have that kind of shit, man. I like. You can't help but blow up on YouTube when you got a room like that, man. Whatever that dude is doing, he must be like selling dope or some shit. But
When you
We're
start
talking
out,
We're talking about the
pretty easy.
dude that does his whiskey comparisons by tasting barrel proof
Yeah.
and then trying to back it up with Irish whiskey. Yeah.
yeah, that guy. Wait, but the room is dope.
The
Room is dope. Room is
the
dope.
room is cool.
Yeah,
Room is
yeah,
dope.
room is cool as hell. But hey,
dope.
you know,
For sure.
Hey.
He was a fan of Blackened, wasn't he? Didn't he do a Blackened video?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like his room though.
I don't even
Erase
know
it from my memory.
Brian. What is that?
Yeah. I love no context comments. I love it.
That's from Talladega Nights.
I knew it was.
Oh,
dude.
see, I've never
Nights,
seen
dude.
it. I've never seen Talladega Nights.
You
Never
just
seen it.
watch Dune on repeat.
Come on.
Yes,
man.
that's all.
Hands.
Dune on repeat. Predator and RoboCop. That's it. Nothing else.
What? Thin Pancakes. I got to rewatch Talladega Nights, bro. It's been a minute.
It's when he's breaking his arm and he's trying to make him say that he loves crepes. He's like,
Oh yes.
and then he's like, wait, are those like really thin? And this is like all his like arms being torqued. He's like, are those like really thin pancakes? He's like, I love these. He's like, I don't think it'd be so bad if you just said it. He's like, I'm not saying it's bacon.
El Diablo crazy. Chicken. I
Terminator's
remember
good.
Terminator's good.
Terminator's good. Yeah, it's solid.
Are we-
James Cameron.
Are we jumping into movies already? It's
Hey,
only-
man, we might
I
as
mean,
well.
we're
They
7
pushing
minutes early, but we can go ahead. Whatever.
Fuck it, they pushing us in there, man. Why not? Fuck it.
Yo, man, did I
Yeah.
already mention in our last live that Oppenheimer didn't catch my attention?
Peter's comment. Sorry, Peter's comment.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Damn. Yes.
I might know a guy.
Yeah, I think I know a guy.
Are you
Hey,
raising
can I
a
do
cult?
this? Let me do this, man. Like this has nothing to do with anybody else. I'm not getting anybody else in trouble. I got
Okay.
love for Brian. I do.
It's all
And
his fault.
it's not just no, but it's not. It's not just Brian. And it's some other people that I'm not gonna talk about. Nobody knows what the fuck hater means right now. You have no idea what hater means. The term hater, when it originally came out, was someone who is just dogging your shit and disparaging whatever your name is, your clothes, or everything. They're talking about you because they're jealous of what you're doing. That is a hater. They're hating on you because they can't do what you do. That is a very
Envious.
important thing. They're envious of you, and that's
Yeah.
like, so I'm like, yo, if I really like DJ's hat, which I do, and I was like, man, that hat ain't that dope, man. Fuck that hat. Fuck DC. Fuck Definition. Fuck Jamon. That shit is trash. That is me hating on DJ and his hat.
Yeah.
But if you're just giving an honest opinion about something, or if you're just calling out what somebody is doing, that's not being a hater. You don't have haters. You have haters if somebody's just coming like, oh man, this fuck the vintage cigar, man. This dude wearing a bandana all the time, which has actually happened. There were people I popped into their live and they were hating on me and my channel at that time. That is being a hater. Stop throwing the term hater around. If your show is really boring and you're just an old mad person in your garage and you're just complaining about shit, and somebody says, I don't watch that show, that's not being a hater. That's just giving an honest opinion. That's a big difference, y'all. So please stop throwing hater out there. That's my little soapbox. That's my little moment.
Dude,
but just
you spelled it out so clear.
Using woke and hater the wrong way, just stop that shit, man. Y'all don't know where the shit comes from. Y'all never been in the hood. Y'all never really, used that kind of slang before. Just stop. Just let it go. Nobody's hating on it.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear,
that's
man.
my soapbox, y'all.
I think that was well
Love
said.
it. Very well said.
Underdog, put that on the t-shirt too. That shit might go on a fucking clip.
Yeah, we're definitely clipping that. So, I mean, what's up with the Beekeeper? Like, are you guys trolling right now? Like, this is an actually good movie. I feel like Jason Statham just figures out a way to make his titles the most obnoxious title.
Yeah,
oh, dude.
Yes.
Put me on the big screen.
Okay.
Yes.
I saw The Meg 2.
Okay.
And that was a damn good movie. That was a fucking great movie.
No more, bro.
All right. Here's the deal with the Beekeeper, man, and the Meg too. You got to go into these movies knowing that they're trying to do what was really popular in the 90s when you had the Arnold Schwarzeneggers, when you had the Steven Seagals, and you had Sylvester Stallone, and it's just pure action. It has no plot. It's just meant to be some random dude was like Commando. He was cutting wood. He was a beekeeper, and all of a sudden somebody took something from him, and now he got to go kill everybody. If you're going in the movie just thinking that's what it's gonna be, it's a great fucking movie. Okay. If you're going into it and you thinking it's gonna be fucking Oppenheimer or fucking John Wick or something, it's not meant to be that. It's not.
Dude, I'm pissed about the Meg because y'all know those come from books, right? Like there's some books written like The Trench.
Really? No.
Okay. Hear me out, because Michael, you're laughing right now.
I'm laughing at the comment.
The unparalleled.
Oh, it's a great movie. It's a wonderful movie. Better. Hey, this is saying something better than the first. That says a lot.
Hold on.
Now that's not hating. That is simply using it against him. I like it.
Bro, the books were actually phenomenal, and they were nothing like the movies. The movies are just these goofy action movies. The books.
Hey.
I'm sorry. The books were
I accept your apology.
Have you read all right? Did y'all ever read the book Jurassic Park?
Yes.
Nah.
You are a hater.
I did. I read the book. book. Yes.
So like Trench and Meg were like on par in that same genre as like similar to Jurassic Park as a book. So it was like actually a really well written book, and then they just turned it into a bullshit Jason Statham driving a jet ski in the air towards a Meg.
But my argument for that would be that although the movie Jurassic Park was different than the book, and you could argue from a like storyline perspective, not as good as the book, it was the first time we watched dinosaurs in the 90s on the big screen as kids. So it's
also to this day, a lot of people consider Jurassic Park like almost a perfect movie. Like
and like the storyline wouldn't have mattered. The dinosaurs could have eaten everybody on the island. It would not 100%. Have mattered. You know, like it was bigger than what it be. You know, started off.
Dude, the real effects in Jurassic Park are still amazing. Like they still hold up. Like,
they hold up.
The problem is like Jurassic Park. at least still did the book somewhat justice. Meg, they just like turned it into a whole other thing that was like
you see that big ass shark?
Yeah,
it's big.
Yeah.
I don't know about. I can't speak for Mark, but I mean, as a grown man, I don't know if I could watch Willy Wonka.
I can't get it. I hate
no
musicals
kids.
for one. I hate musicals. Like I
just
despise musicals, man. I despise musicals.
Me too.
But
Same
But
here.
I hear people are saying like the one with Timothy Chalamet is a good prequel to the original, and I love Gene Wilder. I love the original OG. I can actually watch that. I watched it, and I heard it was pretty good. You know, I get it, but I can't see myself actually, you know, like I'm gonna go to the theater to watch Willy Wonka. That's just not in my wheelhouse. I can't see myself.
You see Spencer's comment? I was reading it and I was thinking like, oh, is he going to say Dwayne The Rock Johnson didn't play Willy Wonka? I was like, in my head, I was thinking that's where he was going to go. I was like, that would have been so awesome.
Hey,
I'm paying for that movie though.
Smelling what he's cooking.
Yeah, I'm paying for that movie. I don't watch The Rock movies like that, but The Rock as a fucking killer shark, I'm watching that shit. I gotta fucking see that shit. I will watch that movie.
That would have been funny.
That would be his Revenant right there.
Dude, true.
Yeah,
I saw that in Kansas City with my great grandpa, the first Jurassic Park in 94, 93.
Yep.
Amazing experience. Scary as hell.
Scary
as hell.
Dude, the
Raptors. It's like an 8-year-old kid.
Dude, the Raptors in the kitchen. Oh god, with the pan?
kitchen.
The freaking
the T-Rex coming in on the glass. Oh my god.
The water shaking. The water, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
Filmmaking right there. That's good filmmaking, man. Yeah, that's good filmmaking.
Dude, I wish they still used real effects like that, man.
Yeah, I know. I miss practical effects.
Good, dude.
I miss practical effects. That's just fucking brilliant.
The toilet scene, dude. Oh,
with
man.
the
Dumb and Dumber?
No, Jurassic.
Oh yeah, Wayne Knight.
Yes, Matt. Dumb and Dumber.
Apparently,
I know it's just the tar spitter guy. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Only coming from a Dune fan. You're only gonna get that from a Dune fan, dude.
That's another cinematic masterpiece right there.
Unparalleled, bro. Unparalleled.
No, here's don't trust my movie critiques. Don't trust my taste in movies. Hopefully you can trust my taste in cigars a little bit better, but my taste in movies, I know objectively, is shit. Like I like bad cringy movies. That's what I get a kick out of.
Then you would love Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, fact. All fact. It's like anything after like Tokyo Drift, it's gonna be your shit, man. They fucking went into space. They went into space,
DJ.
bro.
They put us.
That is insane. But I watched the most Fast and Furious I've watched was that bullshit at Universal Studios during the Lot tour.
Dude,
that's
they ruined that fucking tour
so bad
with that CGI shit. Man,
it's awful.
The King Kong one is like, okay, interesting. And now they hype up the Fast and the Furious like this is the most interactive 4D experience ever. And you have Vin Diesel's face right next to you, like fighting people on a tank. It was the dumbest shit.
Family. Yo, Vin Diesel.
The experience, I understand why you hate Fast and the Furious, because that thing is ass.
The next one they're gonna reference like fucking Oppenheimer, and they're gonna hit fucking Vin Diesel with like a nuke, and he's gonna survive that shit, like his arm hanging off, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, I gotta save my family." It's gonna happen, yo.
I love Vinny too. I love Vin Diesel. He's my guy. He's the only dude who can like go outside on a balcony smoking a gross cig with his fucking beer belly, just chilling hard, like and like still be a badass. I love that guy. I love what's it called? Is it Pitch Black and the Chronicles of Riddick? I love those movies.
Pitch Black was brilliant, man. That was Pitch Black.
Great movies.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yep.
I thought he was gonna be like one of the best action stars out there. After
Clean
Pitch
white
Black,
shirt.
Man. Yeah, facts. Spencer, you so on point with that shit, yo. Like he will not have like a smudge of dirt on that shit after getting hit by a nuke. That dude can go through buildings, hit by cars. When he fell through a fucking windshield of a moving car, holding another person and got up, like I was like, this dude is better than the fucking Terminator, man. He's like T-3000 with a flute. It's amazing.
T-3000. Oh man. Yeah. I've been playing the shit out of the RoboCop game, RoboCop Rogue City. Oh my gosh. It's so amazing. Oh man.
I enjoyed those movies when I was a kid. I liked all the RoboCops.
Dude. Yeah.
Yo, you want to talk about something scary? The thing that fucked me up as a kid, man, I was young as hell when it came out. I had to be like 7 or 8 or some shit. The original RoboCop, when they threw the dude in like the toxic sludge or whatever, and he came up and his skin was fucking coming off and shit. That shit fucked me up as a kid, man. Like that shit was like,
dude.
Once again, practical effects though.
Yeah, that movie is so insanely violent. Like when they killed Alex Murphy. When they kill him, like chop off his, like blow off his hand, then blow off his head. It's like, wow, that is like surreal the way they did practical effects. Once again, that was like a wax. Not today. Not that kind of shit.
They obliterated that motherfucker on camera, yo. That shit was raw as fuck, dude.
He had to be a robot after that.
Yeah, it was. That's once again, that's great movies, man. They don't make shit like that. Even when they're trying to do the Beekeeper and shit like that, that's what they want to be. They can't recreate that RoboCop shit. They can't recreate Commando. They can't get back to the Predator. It's just, I want it to happen. I think the closest thing is John Wick at this point.
Yeah, as far as modern day version, for sure.
Yeah,
John Wick.
Yeah, just a pure badass. Maybe like the Equalizer. I've been trying to watch the Equalizer 3, but like we're in this little small hotel, and we turn on the first scene and we got the kids in the room, and they were just shooting everybody up in like the first 10 minutes. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't watch this until I get my own place. I want to see this fucking movie, man.
Well, dude, have you seen Keanu Reeves shoot guns like in real life?
Yeah.
Nah, but I know he was training for that shit.
He's fucking legit, dude. He goes through this crazy training, like tactical shooting, where he's running through a course and has to hit it. He is a legit shot. Like he really trained hard for that movie.
That's dope.
Like for all of those.
To piggyback off of that, and before I answer this question, did you guys see the little footage that they put out of Tom Cruise recently? I know Tom Cruise got to be like 87 or some shit like that, and he was on a motorcycle, and they showed him. He did 5 takes jumping off that huge fucking ramp with a fucking parachute. That shit, I hate on fucking Tom Cruise. That shit's badass. I don't give a fuck. You like 86 years old jumping off a motorcycle. You a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, dude. He trained for 2 years to do that stunt. 2 years. He trained.
That's some dope.
Did you watch the new Mission Impossible, the part 1?
Yeah.
I haven't seen it yet, man. I haven't seen it.
Bro, it's good.
No.
It's
I've heard.
Good
man.
as hell, dude. It's good as hell. It's nonstop from
like the way that they use AI and stuff like that. I mean, they kind of did that in the last 007 too, but it's pretty solid.
Now to answer Zone's question though, like I would say it is important to dry box your cigars. It depends on the type of cigar though. Like if you're at a good RH, if you got like 69 down to like 65, you'll probably be straight. But if your cigars are too wet, then it's good to dry box it, man. You'll get a better experience if you do it. But it's not mandatory. It's not like some kind of like Bill Nye scientific thing that you have to do every single fucking time. But it is good if you're like just trying to get it to a better RH, just so like your cigar burns better. That's it. Don't stress your life out trying to dry box a cigar, man.
And also it's like, do you feel like you're not getting the most out of your cigars? Do you feel like you have like a muddled profile? Do your cigars go out on you consistently? If those are issues, then you can address those by dry boxing.
Bingo.
Yeah. Constantine. I loved Constantine back in 2004. That came out. Loved that movie. Gavin Ross. Was it Gavin? Gavin Ross. Is that his name? Like that was like his only acting role, I think. The singer from Bush.
I think they could do better. Like I like Keanu Reeves. I think they could have got a better actor for Constantine. Like if you're in the comic books and shit like that, he has a really dark role and he's a really complex character. I wish they got a better actor for that, but it's still solid. Yeah.
Do you think that Shia LaBeouf come back and play his understudy?
Man, yo, somebody please give that man some acting roles, man. Like I know he's a fucking weirdo and he's probably horrible to have on set, man, but the dude is a good actor. and like just to keep the continuity going, man. Give that man some work, you know.
He's
like,
a good actor.
He's a damn good actor.
He seems like the
Give him
type
some
though
work,
that respects the art enough to where, like, on set, he's probably still cool. It's when he goes down the street to the next bar that he turns into a complete total maniac.
Just give him his meds, man. If he's on his meds, then he's solid, man. Just put the motherfucker on his meds, yo.
He when he did the tour for Honey Boy, he said it was all real, and then afterwards he was like, "No, none of that happened." And I'm like,
yeah. And they kept that shit going for a minute.
And I'm sure it actually, like, for as fucked up as he is, I'm like, it's okay that it was real, bro. It's fine. It's fine. You're fucked up. We know you're fucked up. It's okay.
I want to see
Rosdale. That's his name. Thanks, Javier.
He died in Constantine?
Shia?
I don't remember.
Yeah, his character died in that? I don't remember.
Dude, it's been way too long since I've seen that movie.
A long time, man.
Yeah, it has been a minute.
Gotta rewatch that. All right. Well, I'll take your word for it. Cool. Good to know. I remember, what was her name? Tilda Swinton?
Yeah,
Gabriel.
Didn't
her character also die in that? He died by the pool.
I don't remember. I need to see it again.
If they didn't die, they were made mortal or something. I don't know. I tried watching
like they chopped off her wings.
Yeah, I tried watching it on a plane this year during one of my trips, and I was so tired I fell asleep just holding my phone, watching Constantine.
I'm not gonna lie.
Movie will put
it's probably been about 15 years since I watched that movie, but every single time I get a hold of our black cat, I always do the thing where he goes into the other world by looking into that cat's eyes.
Yeah,
love that shit. I'm like, take me there. Show me it.
Someone mentioned Fury with Shia LaBeouf. Fury was I like that movie a lot. He was really good in that.
That's the movie I'm waiting to see. I'm waiting to see that new Planet of the Apes, man. Once again, the way they're doing like the practical effects with the CGI and that, and just the way they've been doing those movies have been brilliant. So I'm actually kind of hyped to see that.
Is the new Planet of the Apes movie going to be like a remake of the original, or is it going to continue like the sequels did that came out 5-8 years ago?
Last chapter.
Yeah, they're redoing it. They're just continuing on with that same legacy, the one that started with Caesar. So now it's all about Caesar and the apes. It's like humans are like minuscule in this story now. It's about the apes.
Dude,
I'm hyped.
I love those. I love the sequels with Caesar.
Yeah.
Those are really good movies.
Bro, I got pickles all around my house, man.
Pickles all over the place.
Yeah, pickles in my office.
I love it, dude.
Pickles in my bedroom.
LLTP.
LLTP. Pickle Army, join us.
Yes, sir.
We'll show the bad pickles.
Did anybody see Godzilla -1? And has anybody seen that shit yet?
Nope.
Yeah, what you think, Mike?
Bro, it was awesome.
That shit is fucking great, man.
I
watched that shit in straight Japanese and it was still awesome.
Same. 100%.
Nice, man. That shit is so fucking good, man.
Dude.
I know not everybody's 100%. Like Gojira, fanboys like me, man, but that shit is so fucking good, man.
Bro, that's my guy. That's my favorite of all time. Is Godzilla.
Max's comment.
What's that shit?
We're getting weird here.
We are in the last hour for sure.
Do I want to tell this story? Okay. I'm gonna tell this story. I'm gonna tell this story. This gonna put me in a bad. It's gonna put me in a bad light. But I'm gonna tell the story.
I'm gonna go use the restroom now.
Okay. All right. So my oldest daughter is 24. I was really, 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 really young when I had my daughter. Right. So her mother and I did not get along, and so when I moved away out of North Carolina, I moved to Virginia, and I put myself on child support because I knew we was having some tough situations with that. So nobody, you know, she didn't put me on child support. It wasn't any kind of shit like that. But I'm like 19, 20 years old. I was in between jobs, and I hadn't paid everything that I needed to pay on the child support at that point in time. I was trying to catch back up. And so I'm chilling with my man Money that I told y'all about. If anybody knows from, you know, my Smoke Your Best cigars, my man Money was with me. Money was always in some kind of in some trouble and some shit. So we were in a town called Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Rocky Mount is a fucking hellhole. It's like you got to be careful. And we're in the hood. We're trying to buy some herb. We're in the hood. We're in the like hood. So we passed by the shop. And it was just like a old like convenience store, like where everybody would just go to buy their White Owls to, you know, smoke weed, buy like 40 ounces and all that. This is the hood. Yeah. So we pull up, and my man Money was like, "Yo, I gotta go take a piss," and I'm like, "Money, we don't need to stop right here. This is not the place that we want to stop." Like he was like, "Nah, man, yo, E, man, I'm gonna pee in your car if you don't stop." So I'm like, "Fuck." I said, "All right, man." I pull over. We sitting outside of this block. I'm like, my head is on a swivel. I'm looking at every corner. It's dark as fuck. I'm shook. I'm scared to death. And the police roll up on us. They put on the lights and they pull up on us. And the reason why is because he didn't go inside to go pee. He's peeing outside in public. So the police see my man pissing in public, and I'm sitting in the car. So they pull us over. And like they got the lights out, they got the guns drawn on us and shit. And I'm like, yo, I know I haven't done anything, but like, yo, we got to figure out how to get us out of this fucking trouble. I put up my driver's license, my registration, and all that kind of shit. And I talked to the cop. You know, I got my, you know, my code switch voice. Oh, I'm sorry, officer. Hey, we were, you know, my friend had to use the bathroom. I'm sorry, he's peeing in public. You know, whoopty whoop. I'm giving him. He was like, oh, okay, cool. You guys are being real cool about this. You probably shouldn't be out here this late at night, whatever. And they stay in the car for a while, and they come back, and they were like, "Hey, you guys have a warrant out for your arrest." So I'm thinking, "Whoa, it's gonna be money that is gonna go." They were like, "No, Mr. B, it's you. You got a warrant out for you." I'm like, "What?" And they were like, "Yeah, we got to take you in." They put the cuffs on me, and I had to spend the night in jail because I had a warrant out for that child support. I had no fucking idea. And that was the first and only time I've ever spent the night in jail. They left Money out there. He couldn't drive. He didn't have a driver's license. So my car is out in the middle of the hood, fucking parked, and I'm spending the night in jail over that shit. So that's the first and only time that I've ever been locked. I know I rock a bandana. I know I'm from the hood. I've never been arrested before other than that fucking moment. And I had to get, like, I had dreadlocks at the time. I got a mugshot out there in the world somewhere that I haven't seen that shit in probably like 20 something years. But that is how I went to fucking jail. That's my story because my fucking knucklehead homeboy went and took a piss out in public. That's how I got locked up. Dude. I've been beat up by the cops. I've been pulled over at gunpoint. I've been pulled over. I've been on my knees and all of this kind of stuff numerous times. That's the only time I went to fucking jail. For all the wild shit that I've done. But yeah, that's my jail story. I hope y'all like that shit.
I'm glad for being a jail story. It sucks you had to go through that, but at least it was, it was for that, it wasn't for anything else, very mild.
The moral to the story, don't go in the hood and ride with your knucklehead friend. Don't ever do that shit.
Damn.
Shouts out to Money Merce though, man. That's my guy, man. Anyway.
Shouts out to him. What's going on? Smoke one if you have one. What's up, Eric?
Speaking of jail.
And
Brother DJ, that was good.
We kid. The closest I've ever come to any sort of jail, which is not, smoke what if you have one. I think I was 18 at the time. 18 or 19, I think 18. My friends and I were driving to the beach to meet up with another group of people, and we're coming from Corona. It was me, my friend, and then 3 other friends in the back in I think a Cavalier, like a sedan, a fairly compact sedan. And they brought a bottle of vodka with them. And usually I'm pretty irresponsible during this time of my life. There was a time where I could have had some of that vodka, but this was a time that I did not. And I remember we're getting to Newport, and we're getting towards the beach on side streets, and I get pulled over by a cop, and I'm driving. I'm the one who's driving. And so I get out of the car. The officers meet me on they asked me to get out of the car and talk to them on the sidewalk. And they probably want to assess me because I was nervous as hell. So they probably want to assess me, see how, if I was inebriated, whatever. And they said they stopped me because they saw a cigarette butt fly out of the back seat for littering. And and I don't know to this day, but the guys in the back said they weren't even smoking a cigarette. I didn't smell cigarettes. Whatever. It was a reason to pull me over for them. And so they asked me, so if we're going to search your car, is there anything we should know about? Yeah. No, that's true. The Chevy Cavalier, man. That thing, for being a small sedan, that thing that was a pretty fast car though. But yeah, so they asked me, is there anything we should know about in your car if we're going to search it? And I said, there's an open bottle of vodka underneath the passenger seat. They said, okay, you can go. And I realized there's, it looked like a mobster. I realized that day, there's one thing that cops hate, and there's one thing that cops really appreciate. They hate being lied to, and they.
Oh yeah, that too.
and they really appreciate when you're straight up. That's I learned from that time on.
Oh yeah.
Because I fucking I'm a kid. I'm 18. I shouldn't have. They saw my license. They knew my age. They knew that I shouldn't have had alcohol in my car. I said, there's an open bottle of vodka underneath the passenger seat. Said, you can go.
I would have been shot that fucking night, man. I'm glad you made it out of it. They would have lit my ass up. They would have lit me up that night, bro.
You have a gun? What? What? You said gun?
You threw a gun out the window? Bow, 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 bow. No, sir. No.
It's like it's EB209 whatever. The drop your weapon. You have 15 seconds to comply. You have 10 seconons to comply.
Yeah, 15. Bow, 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 bow. No, I don't like that shit.
Dude, I've had a couple moments where I probably should have been, but I had one where I really, really should have been. But I was young and dumb. Same thing. I was 18 years old. My friends were at a party on New Year's or St. Patty's Day, and my friend, dude, he'd get drunk all the time, blackout drunk every single time. And we really thought he had alcohol poisoning, and I was drunk as hell. And this is again, I was 18. And I don't know what the hell I was doing, but I thought we were freaking out, dude, because he was like,
pour one to that.
What'd you say?
Yeah, go pour one out for that one. Yeah.
Salute.
But my drunk ass decided to drive him to the hospital, and I was speeding. I was blowing through red lights. I was going so fast, dude, down this freaking strip. And then I pull into the hospital. I pull into the hospital. Yeah, family. I pull in the hospital, and there's 2 cops sitting out right outside the hospital. They see me peel in, and they bring him in and stuff like that. And he was in pretty bad shape. But the cop comes up, and this cop was notorious for being a hard ass, arrest you for no reason. And I was like, I'm fucked. He's like, you wait right there. I'm gonna go check on your friend. And same story like you, Matt. But I was just he's like, do I need to breathalyze you? And I said, no, sir. And he's like, do you realize what you're saying when you say that? I was like, yes, sir. He's like, all right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So, anyways, I was shaking up because I was like, I'm going to jail, I'm going to DWI and all that shit, And
that shit would have been hell, bro.
Oh, I know. Well, that friend I ended up driving to the hospital. He ended up getting one anyway after that because he had a drinking problem. But anyways, he came out and he's like, hey, your friend was in bad shape, but he's going to be fine. And he goes, next time call an ambulance. Don't fucking. He's like, we got calls about you driving down. He's like, if I ever see you again, I'm throwing your ass in jail. And I was like, all right. But he's like, I get you were trying to help your friend. So he's like, I'm gonna let you go. So I was like, dude, I couldn't believe it. Because like again, he was the cop notorious for busting parties and all kinds of stuff. I was like, I thought I was so screwed. So I got really lucky.
The main thing that your homeboy was really fucked up if they did that shit. He needed to go. That's the main thing. They was just like, this dude was in a bad way. Yeah, that's glad you dodged that bullet, Jack.
Oh yeah, big time. That's my story.
I got a shit ton of them. That was the only time I actually physically went to jail though. That's the only time don't go to jail. Ain't shit cool about going to jail, yo. That shit is the worst motherfucking thing.
That's not on the bucket list.
Nah.
Yeah, never. Yo, that's one thing. Like I've never gotten in trouble again after that, just because that one night I spent in jail was like one of the worst experiences I ever had. Like the fucking dirty mattresses, and like I'm not a clean freak, but I don't like to like sleep in dirty places.
Yeah,
I don't like to shower in public. Yeah, and this motherfucker's walking around like with no towels on, coming out of the showers and shit. Like I was like, yo, I'm never coming back to this motherfucker again. There's nothing that makes me want to live that lifestyle. Period, yo. Fuck out of here with that. Man, shit. I might take this bandana off. I don't want to get arrested for wearing this shit. Like, I don't want to get arrested. Man, that fucking ain't nothing cool about that. Motherfuckers rappers talking about like, yo, man, yeah, I've been to D Block. Fuck out of here. Ain't nothing cool about jail, yo. At all.
See Peter's comment.
What'd he say?
The positive message. Yeah.
Peter, man, dropping dimes tonight.
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, no doubt. All right.
If there's any takeaways from tonight for everybody, it's not about dry boxing. It's not about humidification or storage or top 25 list. It's about don't go to jail.
Stay out of jail.
Please. Do whatever you can.
And stay out of the hood, too. Ain't nothing fun about the hood neither, man. Stay out of that.
The most important thing about that, too, is that you can't smoke your best cigars in jail. You can smoke cigars. You can smoke a whole bunch of things in jail. But you can't smoke your best.
Yeah, it makes some really good stories. Yeah. Pause.
I didn't realize where we were going with that.
No, that was intentional.
No, that was good. Though.
We know.
But it makes some good stories from Smoke Your Best Cigars, though. I might do a whole series, like just do a Smoke Your Best Cigars, man. Just telling like some of the stories, like almost going to jail. Like the number of stories I got for cops pulling me over and pulling guns on me and shit like that. The shit is crazy, man. And I dodged a lot of fucking bullets, man. Riding around in North Carolina, man, like good luck. Virginia too. Anybody from Hampton Roads, Virginia, if you've ever been on 264, or if you ever been on 64, like you got to drive the speed limit. Don't have shit in your car that ain't supposed to be in there because you're gonna get pulled over and stopped at some point in time. If you're going from North Carolina to Virginia or Virginia to North Carolina, you're in Emporia, you will get stopped. It's just that's what it's known for. Just be careful out there, man. Stay out of jail. Hashtag.
VA cops don't play.
I know a small ring gag or a small ring gauge. Both are
gauge.
Both are accurate.
Pause.
The only time Lanceros are acceptable. Petite Lanceros.
Oh yeah, you a trucker. You know about Emporia, bro. That shit, that should stay away. Just take 258. Don't go through Emporia ever. That shit is a trap.
That another hellhole.
Man, it's just like it's nothing there but truck stops and fucking convenience stores. And on that strip of highway, cops are just jumping out behind everything, and they're just there to give people tickets. That's all Emporia is there.
Meet their quota.
That's it.
Yeah.
It is a speed trap. It's like Star Wars. It's a trap. It's like anywhere you go. If he like any trucker can tell you that shit. Just be careful out there, man.
Yeah, Peter likes them 770s.
April Fools, motherfucker.
Mama Drina White Label, nice.
God damn, what?
That is. I mean, that's a story.
Damn, bro.
That's
hey, yeah, man.
Yeah.
But I mean, like,
my story can't compete with that shit.
Threatening to blow up your house gets you 6 years. Just threatening?
Yeah, man. I mean, terroristic threats. Terroristic threats. I can see that. I mean, that does not surprise me at all.
Would endanger others, so I would assume so. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a terroristic threat right there, man.
I mean, because in theory, if you blew up your house in a neighborhood, it could hurt a lot of other people.
That's TMI, by the way, Peter. I didn't even know that.
Alberto, we are getting ready to enter movie and sports hour, but we just finished up the jail segment of the show. So
the jail segment, the half-hour jail segment.
We just finished up the jail segment. The new Opus X. What is the new Opus X?
Yeah, what's the new one?
Or what are we talking about? Or is that another jail reference that I just went over my head?
No. I don't think so. I wonder if Carlito got some jail stories. I would love to hear Carlito talk about jail stories, though. That shit would probably be funny as hell.
Fuck.
Looking at Carlito, what would you think Carlito would go to jail for? I'll leave that with you.
Jesus, man.
Well, I'm not gonna say what I want to say because I will get us in so much trouble. I'm not gonna say that.
A normal show podcast.
That's a family with connections, and I'm gonna stay right here.
I please the fifth.
A normal cigar show podcast is over here doing sitcoms, best sitcoms of the 80s, so on and so forth. We're over here asking the question, what would Carlito go to jail for?
That's why we're the infamous smoke show.
Yeah.
I guess so.
We be the infamous. You heard of us. You know. I got to guess, though. And I know it would be a funny fucking story, too. But
we'll talk about it later.
Yeah. We'll say that one for the group chat.
Yeah. Not out here.
Best comment.
I'm glad you caught that, Max. Shout out for the Dave Chappelle catch on that one, man. I please the fifth. That's good shit.
Did you watch his new stand-up?
Nah, you know what, man? I didn't. And the reason why, I love Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle is my all-time favorite comedian. That's including Richard Pryor, Carlin, and Eddie Murphy. And I love those dudes, man. I love Chappelle. Chappelle was on a run where he had some of the most, reverent and thoughtful comedy that just made you, you had to sit through, maybe 10 minutes before he got to a punchline, but it made you think. Mm-hmm. And when he was talking about all the different cultures, whether it was going to be transgender or whatever the case may be, but the part of that disappointed me about Dave is that he got to the point where he was like the old man yelling at the clouds now. So it's like he's so busy trolling everybody, but trying to talk about what free speech is at this point that it's not funny anymore, and it's not as thoughtful as it used to be. So now it's like the last 3 stand-ups that he's done has been so redundant that I'm just like, yo, it's no need for me to watch it. You've been talking about the same shit for 3 stand-ups, and that was never Chappelle. So I don't know what it is when he got on steroids and started talking, he got cigarette breath and shit. He don't come off like the same Chappelle from 10 years ago, and it's just not as entertaining anymore. So I just don't watch him. It just it ain't funny no more, man. It's get back to telling jokes. You don't got to troll your audience all the time now.
There was a little bit of him working out material in front of the audience on this one.
Yeah.
That was very genuine and a throwback.
Yeah. But it was so much it was so few and far between this time around, man. It wasn't that was the basis of his stand-up. And I don't mind working it out on stage because you can be funny doing that shit. But the rest of the show is I've seen clips of it, so I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Can you believe he got cloned after he turned down $50 million?
Yo, dude, y'all know who Bokeem Woodbine is? Do y'all know the actor Bokeem Woodbine? Yeah, that's who he looks like now. Like, yeah, he don't look like the same Chappelle when he was all skinny and shit. Like,
he does look like Bokeem. Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, man, it's weird, dude. It's weird, man. And it's like all my favorite like comedians and musicians just got weird now. Like everybody, Most Def is weird. Kanye is weird.
Hollywood changed a lot of people, man.
Yeah, man. It's some weird shit going on, bro. So maybe they are getting cloned. I don't know what the fuck is happening. Maybe Diddy got to him. I don't know what the fuck is happening right now. It's some weird shit.
Diddy.
Everybody went to Epstein Island and came back weird.
Speaking of Diddy, did you watch the Cat Williams interview?
Oh yeah, you know.
Yeah, saw
you can't miss that shit.
Yeah, no, Rob caught it.
Everywhere.
Rob caught it. Bro.
Yeah,
Cat Williams was amazing.
Yeah. But that motherfucker crazy as shit too. Like, dude, you did not read 3,000 books.
The 3,000 books thing, that was wild. And going to college when he was like 12 or whatever.
Cat, get the fuck out of here, Cat. Get the fuck out of here. But it's a lot of these crazy motherfuckers that when they're talking crazy like that, a lot of that shit, what they're saying is true too. It's just like you got to kind of sift through it to find the truth.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of truth in every lie, right? Isn't that a quote from somebody smarter than me?
Yeah. Facts. All facts. But that was a great interview though. Like that shit went like how many million now? It's like a couple 100 million or some shit like that. They did in a couple weeks just from that one interview. That shit is insane.
54 million or something like that.
It's something crazy. I think it's even higher than that now. I think he did that in a matter of like hours.
That's
like
wild.
It's nuts. It's nuts. And it was a good interview.
Yeah, it was. No, it was fun.
Yeah, man. I don't know, man. I love Chappelle, man, but it's just not the same watching the shit anymore, man.
Someone was talking about the Opus X Society cigar blue bands.
Ah, okay. Way to look out, Javier. Or Javier, since we mispronounce shit.
Ayejo.
Ayejo, anus.
Ayejo, the anus.
But like, man, I love Fuente, man. I do. But I just don't get hyped for Opus X like that. Like I like them, but then they're not my favorites. And like I'm just not into spending that much money for a big ass box. And you know, a lot of glitz and glamour. It doesn't move me like that. I love Fuente, but it's just
the Fuente Patron collaboration has been delayed, boys.
That nobody will ever smoke.
Dude, did y'all see Half Wheels, their 2024 release list, what they put on there?
No, what they say, yo?
Well, I don't know if it means something, if it means an acronym or not, but when they list out, they say like, release date and all that, and it says delayed, and then it says like date. And instead of TBD with all the other ones, they just put all caps LOL.
Yeah, bro.
I'm like, I don't know if it's an actual act because Half Wheel seems kind of serious, but it looks like they're just actually trolling Fuente Patron because it's been so much. So
what do y'all think the holdup is?
Huh?
What is the holdup? What is the holdup with this fucking cigar? What is it? Just theory. Just use your scientific brains right now. Like, what is
they're not up to snuff. They're not up to snuff.
Yeah, I think market research says it's gonna flop.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? No one buys that cigar by those two brands.
That'd be bad. But I can't imagine no one would buy it though. That's the thing. There's people with tons of cash that would put up.
Yeah, but they're gonna be the only ones. It's like a changing of the guard though, dude. I don't think like they have the same type of cachet that they had before. It's like this is the old head cigars now. You know what I mean? Like after
Yeah, I agree with you. I definitely don't think Padron does. I think Arturo Fuentes still has some of that.
No, yeah. I mean, but just
for sure not Padron.
The way they're rolling that shit out, and it's kind of antiquated in the style in which they're doing it. Like, just the marketing on that shit. It's just like, nobody's trying to do that shit. When you got industry killers out now, and you got Nicaraguan cigars that are coming out right now, it's like, who's trying to break bread like that when you got all these great cigars from these new brands, and you got these boutiques coming out? And why are you trying to spend that kind of money on this legacy cigar?
Dude, even Principal, the Gold Band LE was $12. Like that's a phenomenal cigar for $12. So, which used to be kind of expensive. regular.
Did y'all see? Who was it? Matt that sent that interview or that live stream with Cigar Dojo and Saka. You know, even when he was talking about the price of cigars right now, even he was saying like the premium, you know, is high right now for $15 for a cigar. You know what I'm saying? That's the high end. Like who's really like constantly trying to spend, you know, 20, 30, 40, 50, $60, man. Fuck out of here with that, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, like it's not even necessary. Like I get. I think $15 is like it's kind of pushing it now.
Speaking of
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right. I saw you lighting that up too.
Yeah.
But it's just one of those things, man. It's just like, yo, $15 is enough, man. It's rolled up tobacco leaves. Okay, if you're trying to make a little bit of extra money, cool. But come on, man. Don't try to sell it from this big ass box. With you know, like what the fuck is that box gonna do for me, man?
Speaking of So sorry, John. I was gonna say, like, speaking of litigation and shit, like, you guys notice how Placencia hasn't released their Year of the Dragon?
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize that. Yeah.
No,
Because you know who's getting sued by Gurkha? Davidoff for having a Year of the Dragon. Because I guess Gurkha owns Dragon or owns Year of the Dragon, whatever.
Huh.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that shit, dude.
How can you own Year of the Dragon?
But Oliva
Well,
just
I
announced
think-
that they're
I think-
releasing their Year of the Dragon, though.
Who did?
Oliva.
Oh, in Asian markets. In Asian markets.
Maybe that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and I don't know if it's because of they don't want to get sued by Gurkha or because Placencia just hasn't, you know, decided to not make a year of the, you know, for this year. I don't know, but I just thought that was funny how all that stuff between Gurkha and Davidoff came out, and all of a sudden, like, we're not seeing anything about a Placencia Year of the Dragon when they've been doing Year of the, you know, for the last 3 years.
Maybe that's it. Or maybe
they've been doing it for the last 2, but
maybe they're trying to get a different rapper this time around. You know,
Ox, Tiger, Rabbit.
Yeah, no, I was just saying quality wise.
Yeah.
Dude, how hilarious.
Yes.
That's pretty hilarious that Gurkha is suing down.
Yeah, right.
Whatever they can do to make a buck.
This fucking
Man, listen.
Sounds right.
Oh
They
shit,
do
Max
own the
is on
dragon.
fire, bro. Excuse me.
Peter. I'll shit on it.
Yeah, Matt.
That's exactly why.
You scared him away. You scared Placencia, Matt.
Get a new rapper, man. And it's not fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
Get a new fucking rapper, man.
That's not onion paper.
Yeah, man.
Water. Drink lots of water.
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 Yep.
Yeah, dude.
Clean out my bottle. Yeah, man. It happens.
Water's your best friend. These things are super alkaline to your palate, man.
Yeah, Jack. Look at us being all scientific and shit. Love it.
Science rules.
Yeah, man. What other podcast and stream you getting that on?
Where the hell is Bill Nye's intro music when I need it?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Montosa Maduro. I know that was Cigar Authority's Cigar of the Year for 2022, I think.
Has
Anybody had
Cigar
it?
Coop is Cigar Coop finally done with his Cigar of the Year?
Yeah, he did Cigar of the Year. He's like
Or
he
is that
still has
still
videos going through January as far as like cigar person, cigar shop, cigar brand. But his number one was like the La Bijou or something stupid.
La Bijou, really?
Again?
Really?
I think I don't remember the exact one, but it was something like that.
My man finishes up and he's ready to start on the next year.
Yeah.
Right. But all right, for real. Like, how y'all really feel about the La Bijou, man? Like, what's y'all?
I don't like it.
That cigar,
I think
It's my least favorite. My father.
It's completely mid.
It's nothing special.
And are we missing something?
I've tried them 3 times, and I just think they're completely mid. Like
Peter agrees. Yeah, they're my father. my father makes really good cigars. Just I don't like the
they?
Le Bijou. It's dude. Try the My Father Connecticut. Try I guess the Judge is really good. I love the Flor de las Antillas. The Flor de las Antillas, both the natural and Maduro are really good. The JJ, the DPG Blue, great cigar. The original.
Those are the ones I haven't had yet. So I've had Opulencia. I've had a bunch of them, but I haven't had the Judge and I haven't had the Connecticut yet. So, and the Blue Label. So those are the 3 I gotta try. So and I always say this when I talk about my father in my videos. Like, I respect them. Like, I know they make good cigars. Like, I'm not trying to hate on them at all. Like, I know they make it's just they've never hit like my palate ever. So
yeah.
Matter of fact,
Dude,
that Don Pepin, they're Connecticut. The Don Pepin Connecticut is actually really good, affordable Connecticut.
The JJ.
If you want to do that.
The JJ.
Yeah. The
JJ.
Cuban Classic too. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, so they're good, but for me, like y'all always know, like I always call them armchair cigars. For me, they're like those old school leather chairs, really robust, leathery fucking cigars. And that's a cool vibe too. If that's what you like, if you're into that old smoke profile, I can see why. I think that's why people like the Le Bijou like that, because it has that old school feel to it, that real kind of dank, rustic, leathery. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to me, there's so many different better profiles out there than that now.
I know what you're saying. I just don't know why they keep popping up on top 25 lists.
Well,
yeah. Well, I know why. But
you know why.
Yeah. But no, I'll be on the hunt this year for some good My Fathers. Because again, like I like them as a brand. I respect them. I want to like them. They just haven't done it for me yet.
Shankin has to be able to do his donuts right outside of Hound Dog's house. His Lambo.
I think that'll be good, John, for your show. John, when you're doing that, when you're talking about like, you know, going through those, that'll be good for everybody to see your channel and like having that experience of going back through that My Father portfolio and catalog. I think that'll be dope just to have you talk about that.
Yeah, man, I'm excited.
Pay to play, baby.
Yeah,
that'll be cool, man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I'm excited. It'll be good.
Remember the movie Blue Chips?
I think they're a cool brand, but we'll see.
I don't have any in my humidor.
Good night, Eric.
Man.
See you, Eric.
See you, Eric.
Hey, bro.
Oh, see you, man.
Thanks for stopping by.
I don't have any in the humidor anymore, man. Like I used to have a lot of My Father, man. I probably, maybe if I get lucky and dig through it, it might be like 1 or 2 left in there. If I got a couple, man, I'll shoot them your way, John.
I appreciate it. I will say, back in the day when I first started smoking, when they first came out with the original My Father, I liked that one. That was good. I haven't gone back to that.
It's solid. It's still solid. Yeah, just the basic non-Le Bijou. Yeah, it's a good cigar.
Yeah.
It's funny that the Le Bijou gets all the praise, but the original just gets forgotten about. Completely forgotten about.
It's weird, man. It's a weird thing.
Yep.
I
wonder
DJ,
how much of that people
like
just saying it. Oh, my bad.
You go, Keelan. You go, man.
Because the only thing I was going to say, I wonder how much of that is just like people are promoting it because of the name and because of the nostalgia. Like they kind of feel like, okay, everybody can relate to this cigar. Maybe that has a lot to do with it, or they're just smoking with a nostalgic palate. But
yeah.
So.
I mean, man, dude, I've been answering a lot of these questions lately about people trying to find these things. You got to just try to stay on top of new releases if you want to get them, because they just go fast. You know, I mean, they are hard
Amazon
to find.
Basin.
Yeah, you can't
Amazon
find
Basin.
them, but you got to really stay on top of like Half Wheel's release list. Follow them all on social media. Like know your website or know websites and stores you want to go to get them.
There are also, if I can interject. Yep. There are also several resources online, communities, forums, secondary markets, as they're called. And if you make yourself a part of that community, you guys will always stay updated with stuff that's coming out and find opportunities to get in on stuff that may have been sold out, because like certain stuff only gets distributed in certain markets for certain shops, for certain stores at certain times of the year. So it's virtually impossible. So, I mean, none of us can keep track with everything. And we talk about this stuff every day with each other. and then also, put it on camera whenever we can. So it's like really your the herd is your having that community mindset with it. Be a part of a community, whether it's Cigar Pass, whether it's like any of the stuff that's out there, forums, Reddit, whatever. Like check those out. Find secondary markets. Find different areas and avenues, other than just trying to rely on like one source of information.
Yeah.
Yep.
For sure.
And keep in mind with the Amazon Basin, the one that's coming out in 2024, they're distributing and making less than last year, so it's going to be even harder to find. So if you see that and are interested, sooner than later,
pull that trigger.
Jump on it sooner than later. Yeah.
Pull the trigger. You're gonna have to.
Yeah.
Peter, I found out what that thing is, man. That's so he's sending those out to a limited number of retailers. So I don't know.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to come to the consumer market, unfortunately.
I know DJ wants that bad boy though. He loves those double perfectos. I know DJ wants that shit bad.
I think it looks cool. I want one of those. I love the Lavarato.
I do want to try it though. I can't front. I want to try it, but I know I'm not getting that cigar. It is.
I don't even know all of them anymore, Doughboy. I know that there's a ton on Facebook. There's Reddit pages like our cigars,
Reddit.
Right? And like any of the Reddit communities. Cigar Pass was a forum way back in the day that I was a member on that had a lot of good, useful information. Cigar Snobs, they had a great forum to go along with the magazine that they had, I think it was. So like, there's plenty that exist. It's just about finding the ones that are active.
Wealth of knowledge right there.
Yeah, man.
Wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
Because like there's the thing about cigars is that it's something that's a hobby that people collect just to say that they have. There's a ton of people that collect cigars that don't even smoke them, right? And it's mind blowing what happens when some of these people like go onto a secondary market and just they give away their stash or they sell their whatever it is, like mind blowing stuff gets put up for sale and liquidated. Yeah,
it's like hype beast right now. It's the same thing with sneakers. It's just like sneakers right now. Like that resale is crazy.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that's why they're doing stuff. That's why you get like the Padron and Fuente joint. Like they're trying to make collectibles. That's the Year of the Ox and all those Zodiac things. They're collectibles, and they're making them and they're marketing them to be. And that's why everybody has a LE right now. Everything is limited edition. Fuck out of here. But that's why they're doing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Peter said he already got his Amazon Basin box. I feel like I've seen people getting those already. Are they already out? The Basin?
Yeah, somebody posted one. Who was it from? Who was it? Somebody posted that recently.
I think got one too.
Cigar Side Chats. He posted it.
Yeah.
Somebody posted that recently, like, yo, they're out. And I was just like, I'm not getting them anyway. But like somebody posted it. I meant to send that to the group chat, but somebody
just no. Here's the deal. This is what happened last year. I remember like getting my first few extra Anejos and being like super pumped and like trying to find them and not being able to find them anywhere. But one of the bigger places, the name of the city I grew up, that was also the name of a virus a couple of years ago. They got them in late, and they had a huge like selection. They had a lot of quantity. So don't fret if you think you're not going to find them, because there'll be places like that'll put them up on their website, because they have so much stock that it takes them a while to get it in, to put it up on their wherever,
process it
and to sell it. Exactly. So just pay attention.
It looks kind of like this, but with a C.
Perfect.
I got lucky. I was in the States this time last year when it released, so I just got lucky that I was able to stop in. I was in Cali at the time. I was able to stop in a little mom and pop shop, and they had them for like $17. So I was like, "Fuck it, let me go ahead and grab these now." Yeah. That's the only reason why I got it.
And fucking you guys in Texas found them as specs.
That's the one.
Dude, that specs near us is awesome.
Why is Cohiba come up?
Oh, because he didn't understand what you were talking about.
With the C.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Close though.
Absolutely.
Close. You almost got
close,
that.
very close. But I mean, like we have specs too.
You got the code right.
In our own way, Matt. We have Total Wine. Like you just have to peruse the humidor at Total Wine.
Yeah.
Do they carry shit like that?
Yeah,
Yep.
humidor, they'll carry CAOs. Oh yeah.
I miss Total Wine, bro. I miss that.
Yeah, I got a Total Wine a block down away from me.
Check it out, bro.
Don't underestimate the chain liquor stores, man.
Yeah.
You can find some gold in them, dude.
And they're typically cheaper too, just because they don't give a shit. They buy a ton and they mark it down.
Yes.
Yep.
And a lot of people who step in the humidors there don't know cigars, and so they pass them up, dude.
Like
it just sit.
They will buy up. They'll buy up all the quorums, and you be like, "Fuck, y'all bought that shit." And
dude,
I went in. These guys have national contracts. Like these are national accounts for them. So they're not just selling to one specs; they're selling to all the specs.
All of them, yeah.
You know, and CAO wants to sell to all the specs. So they're like, "Yeah, you're going to carry
and
gold.
Total
You're
Wine.
going to carry this. Here's all the basins that you want. This is our limited edition. We only give this out once a year. Here you go, baby."
Dude,
last motherfuckers been there buying tobacs and fucking quorums and shit, and you looking like, yo, look at all this.
Well,
okay.
Last year, after I bought the basins, and those basins, that box of Amazon basins lasted weeks in there, dude. Like 2 weeks. And then after that, they got in Liga Privada 10-year anniversarios. That's how I got that. I got 10 years in specs. So
that was
motherfuckers walking out of there with a factory smoke, and you like, you bought a factory smoke when they all right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good job.
Well, that one specifically is by nothing. It's just by a highway, and the humidor is like 5 by 5 feet. That's it.
Yeah.
And it's just loaded with stuff all the time.
Yep. It's amazing. I love stepping in there because I'm like, I never know if they're gonna have just some gen waiting in there.
Vin Diesel's a wild Pokemon at Total Wine.
No.
That was a great comment.
Oh, nice.
Oh, Jesus.
I know these people think I'm out here nuts. I'm laughing out loud and freezing in this motherfucker. They're like, what the hell is going on?
I'll tell you what, though. Oliva, they didn't have to make a Master Blends Maduro. This original is money.
Yeah,
just the one that you smoked, DJ.
Yeah. Or just the one.
Yes, I bought a box of both because they're so fucking affordable, dude.
Aligned?
Like they're
aligned.
I've had the Maduro, yes, but
blind?
also
you bought
it was
blind?
like it was $75 for a bundle. And I said, fuck it.
Oh man,
Master Blends 3, fuck it.
Yeah,
fair.
It's a OG Master Blends and Torpedo.
It's a good
great cigar.
Yeah.
Hey guys, put that link back up for the Infamous though. So
Oh yeah, DJ wants to talk to you guys about the Infamous Smoke Show. He's like,
Brother DJ.
Hey, we're up to like what? Let's see, 35 people on there now. So there you go. There you go. It's going.
Yeah, it's a good start.
Oh, our talk show. Okay, fine. We have a channel for you guys to watch the stream on together. It's the Infamous Smoke Show. I will post the comment again because I have it. Control copy pasted.
Boom. Yeah.
Just don't send the back end to the green room, please.
Yeah, I almost did at the beginning, 100%. It was there, and I luckily didn't hit enter. Why am I still on the screen?
You go.
Okay.
Leave him up there. I'll leave him up there.
Maybe you want to tell them about the show.
Everyone be quiet.
The show is this show. It just has a new name. Hey, Smoking Trucker, when you starting your channel there, guy?
Yeah, man, get it popping, bro.
You got the account.
we supporting the truckers. Well, some of them.
Yeah, man.
Most of them.
There you go.
That's cool.
Oh, dope. Yeah, that's dope. I don't know about that shit.
Fair enough.
I was laughing at Matt just enjoying that master blender. He ain't think about shit. But
So good.
I got to get a couple of those, man. I haven't had one in a long time. It's been a while because I kind of faded away from them because they were on all those weird sites where they got like selling all those bundle cigars and shit like that. And usually when cigars kind of move into that lane, I stay away from them. But
They get a bad rap because of that. They get a bad rap because of that.
We are in full support of the truckers. My uncle is a trucker.
I got you, Matthew. No doubt. I got you. We're here to support y'all, man.
For sure.
Hell yeah.
That's a long job, man.
Word up, man. You need cigars for that shit, man. That's some real shit out there. Don't go through Emporia, man, if you don't got to.
Happens.
What are you smoking, DJ? What'd you light up?
I lit up the Hot Cakes Golden line.
Connecticut.
Whatever
The HBC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Okay.
What do you think?
It's pretty good. It probably would have
Man,
been
I ain't
better
had an
if I
HBC
didn't
in a long
smoke
time.
like 2 other things before it. So
The one I smoked was a pepper bomb, dude.
yeah, it's not the creamiest thing for it being like the golden line, but it's nice.
Yeah.
Like I don't even think about HBC as much as I used to anymore, man. Like even when I was talking about like the Cuban S cigars, like HBC should have been kind of put into that
Oh yeah,
same
especially
kind
with
of
like
category.
that 500th. That was very Cuban-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
dude.
I just there's something about that brand that they don't catch my attention at all anymore, man. They used to, there was a lot of
Latest
people hyping them
comment
up.
for Keelan. Latest comment for Keelan. There you go.
Ooh.
Viaje, was that an actor or something like that? Was that?
Here we
I don't
go.
know.
Here we go.
I'll let the fellas do it. I'm not getting in any more trouble, man. I talk too much shit already. Like,
Yeah, I think I've only smoked one.
I've just smoked the birthday blend.
Damn, that's the
yeah, there you go. Good one on that. Thank you, Matt. Good one on that. Like, yeah, I'll say the birthday blend. That's my positive comment.
that's it.
Talk about a company that has no online presence. Viaje.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a presence. It ain't what they want. It's a presence.
You smoked the zombie, right? That I sent you, Matt?
The hatchet. I don't think, was that a zombie? The turkey one?
No, I think that yours was just a regular. Was it Mrs. Hatchet or was it Bill Hatchet?
I think it was the Mrs. Hatchet, the old lady.
Yeah. So I have zombie Bill Hatchets, the man, but the Mrs. Hatchets were decent. They weren't. I don't think they were birthday blend quality, but they're all right.
Birthday blends are great. Very, very hit and miss with Viaje.
Yeah.
Very hit and miss.
More misses than hits recently, unfortunately.
Sadly, yeah.
I'm dodging all the motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Rare leaf Maduro. Yeah,
Did I
I
have
have
the
smoked that
Maduro?
one. That was
Yeah.
actually really, really good.
Yeah. It's a good
I like
cigar.
that one a lot. Yeah.
Technically, it's 3 degrees here in Japan right now. It's Celsius, but it's 3 degrees. Where it's feeling right now, it might be 2.
It's 19 right here right now.
God damn.
It's 19 degrees in Texas?
Yeah, it feels like 12. But we're getting down to like 10 degrees in a couple days.
My app says feels like 7, so we're gonna go with that one because it sounds worse.
We're gonna go with that one. Yeah.
It's a balmy 48 here in California.
It's
In
73 in my
SoCal.
garage. I'm gonna have to take off this.
You have it best right now.
Oh man,
You have it best right now.
my shoes are off, bro. This is great. Sorry, guys. Sorry, boys.
Fucking Las Vegas, man.
Yeah.
It's actually it was pretty cold last week. This week it's gotten a lot better. It's 41 outside right now, and it feels like 40 because there's like no wind for the first time.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Albert's asking what our thoughts on the Liga number 9 is.
Mm-hmm.
We kind of talked about that a little bit earlier, especially you, John. Like I like it. I mean, but it's not my favorite out of that Liga. Liga line. I mean, I'll take a 250 T52 over that, H99 over that.
Yeah.
And I would rather just grab a Mikarita, honestly. So that's just me.
Yeah.
The FSG box press version was better, in my opinion. That's
The lounge.
Yeah, the
Are you
lounge
smoking
version.
the Tat Frank Redux, the most recent, or the Face Redux, the most recent one?
Is it like a big Toro, a fat Toro? It's like a 6 1/4 by 56.
That thing is money.
Yeah.
It is money.
57 in Deep South, Texas. The Deep South.
Super hot.
Freaking hot or freaking cold, man.
I would rather bundle
up.
up than sweat my balls off any day.
I would rather sweat my balls off than bundle up, I think. Although
I
the
don't know,
camera,
maybe it's
like,
the
turning
melanin.
off because it's too hot sucks, too. Like,
Especially with it.
Both
there's different variables.
Yours is also like a dry heat. When it's wet and hot, like my cigar is as wet as my balls, and that's not cool. Like,
see, like it was
no,
it was totally cool. It was totally cool before doing reviews because I didn't have to sit in the spot. So when it's cold, I don't have to sit there and freeze and shiver with gloves on. And when it's too hot, I don't have to worry about getting baked by the sun and the camera basically melting. You know, like, because in Vegas, you could just go in the shade and be like, and if it was cold, you could walk the dogs around the neighborhood, smoke, no big deal.
Yeah.
You know, but
now we're just stationary, and it's not great.
Freezing. Yeah,
when you're sitting in one spot, man, everything changes.
So now
man.
My app says it feels like 4 degrees now, so we're gonna go with that now.
Yeah.
Jesus. Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
dropping. Like right now is when we're gonna get to cold.
I'm so glad I got a space heater out here, man. Oh my god.
Glad everybody went and ransacked those space heaters.
Oh yeah, they did.
Dude.
Cleared the shelf.
Yep.
Man, how you feeling, homeboy? You good, man?
I'm good, dude. I'm hanging in there for you know, considering everything right now. I'm, you know,
don't go to jail.
Can't complain.
Maybe going with sweaty balls might be the way. I don't know.
Nah, don't.
Like
don't.
As a deterrent.
No.
Nah.
You don't want that.
Hashtag stay out of jail. Stay out of jail.
Salty balls.
What's the movie where the guy goes? It's either a movie or a skit, and he talks about eating glass. So his ass is just packed full of gas. He's in prison.
I don't know, but that's hilarious.
He's like, I eat a lot of glass.
Isn't that how they killed the leader of the Italian gang in Oz? They kept on like putting little shards of glass in his food.
Yeah. I do remember that. Wow. Yeah, they were rolling it. They were rolling the number 10 cans on the glass. I remember that. Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss Oz, man. That was a good show. I miss that era.
That was a great
man.
show.
All right. Jesus. 3 hour mark, fellas. What you think?
Yeah, we are at the 3 hour mark, boys.
This is one unique show, is what I'll say.
Yeah,
man.
That's what makes
it was fun.
Yeah. I'm trying to stay moving, Gilbert. I'm trying to stay moving.
When it's all 5 of us and there's no guests, those are my favorite. I mean, it is what it is. Like, you know, it's great to have people on, but when we're just doing our thing with us 5, it's time. I felt like shit for a long time with being sick with RSV, and it's great. It's great to be back in like my element here with you guys. So it's been fucking tight.
Now,
Infamous, baby, my man.
For sure.
That's
For
felt.
sure.
That is felt.
It's gonna be a fun year.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah. So are we done? Is this it?
We got it.
Is this the end? Is this the end of the New Wave? The New Wave live stream? This is the
I think
end.
that's a wrap, homie.
That's it.
I think that's a wrap, homie.
Guys,
The
30
last
shows.
Damn.
30 shows, man.
30 shows.
And then we're transforming like a butterfly.
Like a butterfly. To
Out
do
of
the
our
exact
cocoon.
same
We
thing.
back up, though.
Just with different
send up
logos.
the bat signal. Put up the bat
There you
signal.
go.
Let them know we back.
Perfect.
The infamous.
Be fun.
70 degrees in Miami. Yeah, fuck you, Gilbert.
We got good cigars and good weather. Fuck out of here, Gilbert.
Yeah. Get that guy out of here. No.
Get the guy.
Oh, I'm hating. That's that. Now I'm hating. Now I'm
Yeah,
hating.
Yeah, there we
I don't
go.
like that shit. I don't like that shit one bit. That's now I'm hating.
All right.
See the way I brought that back
we're
to
good
Dave
to call
Chappelle
it.
shit.
Yeah, boys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey man, I hope the wife is feeling better, man. Take care of yourself.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I went in and checked on her when I went to the restroom. She's looking better. Her fever broke. She's down to like 98 again. So
Oh, good,
That's
good,
good.
good. Good.
Good deal.
Yeah.
Get some chicken noodle
That's what's
soup going for her.
Yeah.
hell yeah, dude. Fuck, that sounds good for me right now
And
too.
for yourself.
Yeah, yeah. I might need it.
Rest
Chicken
up, man,
noodle
and get some fluids going.
Absolutely.
Alrighty, y'all.
Good
So
night's it.
when are we going to pick a date for the first infamous smoke show? Or is that going to be a TBD?
Yeah, we'll get a calendar going for sure.
Yeah,
let's
do that.
people
Let's
know.
do that. I'll be in the crib. I'll have a new place. My signal will be better. I won't have to move all around and shit. So yeah, let's get it.
Good deal.
Hell
Thanks
yeah,
all for
dude.
coming
Later,
out
Roger.
and hanging out with us.
All right, Peter.
For sure.
Remember, boys,
See you, Peter.
stay out of jail.
Good chilling.
All right?
Stay out of
Stay out of
jail.
jail.
Hashtag.
Remember.
All right, later, boys.
See you guys.
See y'all.
You guys. Thanks, everyone.